stop now. Keep on moving, don't stop now. Peace. Peace to the gods. Peace to the goddesses. What's up? Good morning. I rise to shine. Sorry I'm late. Peace to the gods, the gods, the gods, the gods. Peace to the goddesses, 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 goddesses. Hey. Peace to the gods, the gods, the gods, the gods. Hey. Peace to the goddesses, 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 goddesses. Hey. Yeah, boy. Oh, yeah. We're going to come up today. We're going to get into some class today. We're going to get into some teachings today. We're going to dig into some history. Like we always do about this time, bro. What's up? What's up? Why you acting like that? You know, dude. We rise to shine. Amen. You know? So yeah, my thing is like I wanted to talk about because I know like these Native Americans and these Plains Indians, they always coming over here and want to protect these Cherokee. Like I don't be dissing y'all niggas. Y'all on the wrong side. Y'all protecting the wrong niggas. Y'all keep acting like these Cherokees is your friend. If you a Cheyenne, if you a Comanche, shout out to the Comanche warriors. Shout out to the Cheyenne. Shout out to the Blackfoot. Y'all don't like no Cherokee? Y'all niggas was doing good, minding your business, fighting the Spanish until the Cherokee came. Until the Cherokee came with that West shit. Cherokee fucked up y'all shit, bro. That Oklahoma was y'all shit. Arkansas was y'all shit. Y'all know this. Come on, man. Shout out again. Shout out the Comanche. Shout out the Apache out in Texas. Them niggas had they shit popping. James Brown, a motherfucking talking about he Apache, nigga. You know what I mean? Niggas is Apache. The song is Apache. I mean, niggas out in Texas is Apache. Comanche. Y'all niggas is forgetting that shit. What happened to all them Plains Indians out there that was roaming free? See, y'all don't want to, y'all want to act like the fucking Cherokee is just over here fucking with us and shit. No, nigga. You want to talk about the Chickamauga, the Chickamauga, the Chickamugus, Chickamomos? Let's talk about the Chickamauga. And who the fuck they was helping and who they was fighting. This Chickamauga Cherokee, who was they helping? They work for New Spain, my nigga. They work for New Spain. That's why they was fighting against the Natchez and fighting up against the motherfucking everybody in the Mississippi. They work for fucking Spain. These Cherokees working for Spain to fucking around and kill these motherfucking Plains Indians. See, they don't understand that shit. These motherfuckers don't understand that shit. They think we just talking. They think I'm just talking and just spitting vitriol. No, nigga. The Cherokee is not your friend. Cherokees ain't never been your friend. They put y'all on them reservations. They put y'all niggas out in the motherfucking, you know what I mean, on the motherfucking desert islands and shit. Nigga, that was the Cherokee that did that. Working with the motherfucking New Spain. Not old Spain. You know what I'm saying? The new Spain, the breakaway Spain. You know what I'm saying? The shit that the US went to war with to take Mexico type shit. Y'all don't understand this shit. Y'all just so on the bandwagon. Y'all think it's like y'all motherfuckers think it's us versus them, and y'all know, nigga, I'm not that serious with the shit. I'm going to spit the truth and shit. If y'all niggas was doing fuck shit, I'd be on y'all too. Y'all victims of these niggas doing fuck shit. You Plains Indian, you desert nomad ass niggas is victims of these motherfuckers. Come on now. Y'all not paying attention and shit. Y'all think the Cherokee y'all friend because they infiltrated y'all shit. No, that's they setup. That's what they do. They conspiracy artists. They con artists. These motherfuckers put all y'all Plains Indians in check. Fringed it like, see, like they gonna talk about the Seminoles and the Muskogees and all that shit aligned with these Cherokees. No, nigga, no, nigga, no. Mm-mm. No, nigga. The motherfuckers hired the Creek and it's y'all see y'all don't understand. I'm telling y'all, these Cherokee boys these is motherfucking traders. These is white boys, half breed, mestizo traders. They come around and they hire niggas to do their dirty work. Fucking niggas working for New Spain and shit. These is cryptos. These is cryptos and shit. These motherfuckers will work for anybody. They workers for hire and shit, my nigga. Doing sneak shit, killing buffalo. Like that Buffalo Soldier shit, that's a myth. Them Buffalo Soldiers ain't kill no fucking buffalo. That's stupid as shit. Them niggas is soldiers. They not no fucking farmers and shit. They not out there killing no buffalo. Y'all crazy? Them niggas ain't never killed no buffalo. Them motherfuckers was warring. Them niggas was out in the Civil War fighting Indians, fighting these Cherokee and shit. Who the Buffalo Soldiers? See, that's what I'm saying. When I be telling y'all that the niggas, the real Indians, the black folks that live here was fighting these niggas. These Buffalo Soldiers was fighting these fucking Indians. Who else was these fucking Buffalo Soldiers fighting, dog? Y'all tell me. Tell me who these Buffalo Soldiers. We could do a whole shit on that. I could do a whole shit on these niggas. Who was these Buffalo Soldiers fighting and warring against? Where was they stationed at? You know what I'm saying? It's about 2 or 3 regiments of these niggas. Where was they stationed at? Why don't they get a movie? Them niggas was at war more than anybody. To the end of the war. These motherfuckers was at the end of the war still warring. Still fighting these motherfucking Cherokees. Still fighting these Chickamaugas. But nobody talk about these Buffalo Soldiers. Them niggas can't get no play. They the bad guys. Yeah, because they was keeping these fucking Cherokees in check. They kept them fucking them Choctaws in check. That's what happened. That's who slowed that shit down. I told y'all, the motherfuckers, man. Come on, man. The motherfucking Cherokee is on y'all land right now. Them motherfuckers is on y'all land. Y'all Comanches, y'all Cheyenne, y'all motherfucking Lakotas, y'all Sioux. Who the fuck put y'all on the motherfucking on the reservations? Them Cherokees, nigga, prove me wrong. That's what you can do. That's what you can do. And if you could, you could. Like, what the fuck? Nigga, you could. But I'm gonna tell you what you can do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers out here mad at the wrong people and shit. Y'all mad at some niggas that's never thought about y'all. That's what y'all gotta understand. Like that West shit was never our shit. We not tripping off that shit. We was never tripping off of it. We still not tripping off of it. These Cherokees though, they tripping off that shit. They want that. They want all that West shit. The motherfuckers want everything so they can sell it. That's it. These motherfuckers are what you call speculators. They traders, no nigga. They interested in money. Every time them niggas get some land, they sell it. Every time the motherfuckers get some land, you make a trade deal with these niggas to swap this, swap that, they sell it. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell niggas, that why niggas ain't Cherokees. Because, again, like, it was a certain time in law where you had to be a Cherokee. You had to be a Cherokee because that's the law. You want to get access to motherfucking taxes, to protection of the government. Like, that's all being a citizen is you have full protection of the government. You know what I'm saying? So cool. Niggas saying you a Indian, you colored. All right, fuck it. That's all that shit is. You Cherokee, nigga. Okay, cool. Cause again, y'all motherfuckers want to believe that there was some Cherokees in the 1700s. Ain't no such thing, man. These some amalgamated ass niggas and shit. Some mestizo ass motherfuckers. Like, this shit is scripted. All this shit is scripted and shit. The motherfuckers ain't do nothing until they got away and start doing shit on the island. The motherfuckers start doing sneaky shit. But all they do is subterfuge and want to join your group. These motherfucking niggas, they Chickamauga want to take some credit for some shit. The motherfuckers ain't do nothing. All they did was fucking retreat and fuck around and quit. The Chickamauga Wars wasn't no fucking wars. Them niggas is lying to you. Them motherfuckers lying. Ain't no Chickamauga Wars. The Chickamauga Wars was against the niggas out west. Them Chickamauga Wars was on Indians. That's what that shit was on. All that shit was on Indian shit, nigga. Them niggas fighting Indians and shit. Them niggas fighting Indians every day. That's all them niggas do. That's all they do. Everywhere they went, they raid Indian towns, snatching people, snatching slaves, snatching Indians and making them slaves and shit. Like, y'all not paying attention to this shit. Show me some Indians that was working with the motherfucking Spanish. Some. Show me some East Coast Indians. Besides, I mean, like, come on now. That's like working with the Spanish to get rid of the Plains Indians. That's what I want to see. While niggas over here in America and shit, 13 colonies, all this whatever shit, living on their homeland. See, this is the dumb thing about niggas. Like, again, y'all, shout out to everybody. We so advanced now. So we gonna jump all over the place. We gonna just get to information, nigga. If you can't keep up, nigga, you can't keep up. That's your fault. But you got tribes here the whole time, right? I showed you about the Guale. How the Guale is the ancestors. Well, the Guale is the Gullah, but they saying that the Gullah is the ancestors of the Muskegee, right? So anybody that they saying is a Muskegee is a Guale. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? So now, if these niggas is not gone, these niggas is dispersed. Like, again, how do all the black people own 90% of the land in the 1900s? Why do we own everything if we not here? You know what I'm saying? If they look at this is what I'm trying to explain to y'all. Like, you don't lose your land, my nigga. Like, we not nomadic people. We not roaming around. Niggas live in cities. Every time these motherfuckers did some wars or some shit, they run to us. And they run. It's hard. I mean, y'all gotta pay attention, bro. So yeah, they gonna seem like they Cherokees as niggas and all this shit, and Muskogees and Creeks and all this shit. Because no, they come here and they say, yeah, well, let's organize. Let's like the same thing these niggas do online. Let's start a new name. Let's everybody sign this paperwork. We're gonna all be this. We're gonna call ourselves something different. They do the same fuck shit every year. Every year. Let's call ourselves something different. Let's come up with new paperwork. Let's fuck around and let's find something that we can agree on to call ourselves. Like what? They do the same shit every year. And it be these Cherokee niggas that be the leaders of these groups. We want to call ourselves something different and shit. Okay, cool. What we can call ourselves? Cherokees what? Oh no, we gonna be Moors and shit. But I'm still a Cherokee though. Y'all Moors, but I'm a Cherokee. What? Cause it's the game that they playing with y'all niggas and shit. That's why I be saying about like abuse and victims and shit. Motherfuckers growing up in abused ass situation. Niggas being brainwashed. Niggas being motherfucking just sent out here on doja missions and shit. Like these niggas don't know better and shit. These motherfuckers don't know that they being used as puppets. Like these Masons don't know that they being used as puppets. That Albert Pike is on some Cherokee shit. Like this shit is so intricate. It's like an intricate ass plan. How motherfuckers sitting out in Arkansas just running plays and shit. You know what I'm saying? Name some niggas that did something to somebody in the last 200 years, and I'm gonna show you the Cherokee. For real. Go ahead to these Plains Indians that got some problems with some niggas, and I'm gonna show you some Cherokees. They don't have no problems with us. Nobody was thinking about them niggas. Them niggas don't bother nobody. They don't go with Cato. They don't bother Natchez. Them niggas stay in the woods. Stay in the fucking desert. But them Cherokees, them motherfuckers, the savages, they want to be in everybody's shit. They helping the Spanish get rid of the Plains Indians. This is history. This is history. Who working with the Spanish to get rid of the Plains Indians? This is history. See what I'm saying? But that's the part of history that American histories don't teach you. Why? Because it's run by these Masons. Like we got a whole story of how the West was won, but niggas never talk about it. They want to like that's what I'm saying. Like y'all believe these motherfuckers. They gonna like these motherfucking Cherokees will let you insert a cowboy into the shit. Put a white boy into the shit. Put they white side onto the shit. They don't have a problem doing it. They don't have a problem doing it. Like understand this shit. I put up the community post. Like these motherfuckers out in Indian territory, right? Now it's Indiana and Arkansas, Oklahoma, all this shit, but it used to be Indian territory, right? So you in Indian territory, and you saying all is a plan for niggas to kill, that all Negroes is going to kill all white people. Like what? Where's the Negroes? We in Indian territory. Where's the white people at? We in Indian territory. This is where the Indians just left to come here. It ain't no white people here yet. So why would the Negroes that's on Indian territory, that's run by a bunch of Indians, not even a state yet, be interested in killing white people? When the Indians run everything, why wouldn't they kill the Indians? Niggas ain't that smart though. Niggas don't know that they in Indian territory. They want to kill the white people in Indian territory. How much sense do that make? Like I'm saying, like these motherfuckers so stupid, it shit don't even make sense in history. That's why we gotta look back at this shit. You got motherfuckers putting up signs that's saying Negroes going to kill all white people in Indian territory. We're going to bypass all the Indians that own everything, own the land, to kill some white people that the Indians obviously was allowing to do this. Like, come on, that don't make sense. Why wouldn't we just kill the Indians? I mean, why wouldn't the Negroes just kill the Indians if the Indians is allowing this shit? Shit don't make sense. Shit is all propaganda and shit. Ain't no fucking white people in no motherfucking Arkansas, but slaves and fucking servants. This is 1830. Nigga, what the fuck you talking about? Then they get to the 1900s. These niggas still pulling the same shit. These niggas still doing the same fuck shit. Shit, nigga. Think I give a fuck that y'all niggas don't understand? Y'all niggas is mad at the motherfuckers who not caring about y'all. Y'all motherfuckers is on reservations saying that we not Indians and da 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 da, and y'all loving these motherfucking Cherokees that put y'all on reservations and shit, as making sure y'all stay there. Shit. Cherokees ain't drunk. Cherokees ain't this, that, and the third. They sold their city. They sold their land. It's called Arkansas, nigga. Oklahoma, them niggas, the Muskegee start leasing they shit out. How you think the Plains Indians got there? Why are the Plains Indians Oklahoma, dog? You know why? Because the Cherokee, the Choctaw, and these are all crypto Cherokees anyway, but they leased their land to the government. So since they leased their land to the government, they put the Plains Indians on there. What? Y'all don't understand this shit. These niggas help rile y'all up, help rally y'all up to put y'all into reservations that they own, nigga. How many of y'all niggas on reservations that y'all own and shit? Think about this shit. Y'all on reservation that's owned by the government. And the government is leasing this land from these fuck ass Cherokees. Y'all don't even understand this shit. And y'all mad at some niggas in Alabama and shit eating cornbread and collard greens and ain't thinking about y'all niggas cross the motherfucking Mississippi. But yet, every time these motherfucking Plains Indians, you know what I mean, wake up, these 5 civilized tribes get a check. Think about that shit. Think about that shit. Think about that shit. Think about how ain't no Plains Indians civilized tribes. Not one. You ain't got one Plain Indian that's a civilized nigga. And y'all just let this shit happen to shit. You know what I'm saying? But y'all get to go live on they motherfucking reservations, on they leased ass land and pay these motherfuckers every month and shit. Y'all think y'all getting something. Y'all living on leased land and shit. Niggas ain't do that to y'all. We ain't do that to y'all. These fucking foreigners did that to y'all. These fucking Cherokee traders did that to y'all. Shit. Our motherfuckers don't want to hear history. History is the truth. Y'all want to be in feelings. Y'all want to feel like y'all on on a native team. Y'all down with the natives. No, nigga, these motherfuckers is y'all enemies, nigga. They want y'all on a reservation so they can get paid off that leased land. How many of y'all, I can say, how many of y'all motherfuckers own a reservation? Like a lot of y'all niggas used to have Oklahoma as hunting territory. Motherfuckers used to roam in and out of there. That was like seasonal for niggas. Niggas wasn't, they nomads out west. They wasn't stuck out there, so they would always go back and forth in between there. Some of the parts got really good fishing. Some of them shits is like really good hunting parts up in Arkansas and shit. It's rivers, the Arkansas River. I'm saying, like, you know what I mean? The Cherokees took the best part of the shit, nigga. Y'all know it. You got the Arkansas River, you got the Missouri River. So a lot of motherfuckers is missing out on shit. Niggas don't have no rivers out there. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta wake up, bro. Niggas living in Watts, California. Why niggas living in Watts? Why is even Watts, California a thing? Who the fuck is Watts? Why George Bush live in Watts? Or Compton, right? Why George Bush living in Compton? Like, y'all, like, all this shit. It seemed like a conspiracy. It seemed like it's gonna do something to somebody. Yada yada yada. Y'all believe this shit, man? This shit is all movie shit, TV shit. This shit is over. These motherfuckers had a time. The time came and the time went. Y'all motherfuckers are scared of this shit. I'm not scared of these niggas. The resistance ain't scared of these niggas. This shit, I'm telling you, like, niggas is awake to this shit. Niggas is paying attention to this shit. Y'all Plains Indians better wake the fuck up. Ain't nobody did nothing to y'all but these niggas, these Cherokees and shit. These motherfuckers y'all trying to protect. Ain't no niggas did nothing to y'all. Like, that's the shit that killed me and shit. I mean, if you think about this shit, like, these motherfuckers are so quick to protect some Cherokee and not realizing that the Cherokee is the reason you're on a reservation. The Cherokee is the reason why your reservation is not even owned by your fucking tribe. You understand how stupid that sounds? Like, a lot of people that, like, there's a lot of secrets out here that niggas don't even know about these Plains Indians. That they own reservations that they don't even own. These motherfuckers is on land that is being leased by the federal government. The government, quote unquote, don't even own the land that these motherfuckers is on. They leasing the shit. Wouldn't somebody like them niggas to stay there and keep getting rent from these motherfucking natives, dumbass niggas that's protecting them? And they mad at us. And they not paying us rent. They not leasing the shit from us. We don't have a fucking incentive to keep these niggas on reservations depressed. We don't have that incentive. But somebody got an incentive to keep motherfucking natives on reservations that they don't own. Plains tribes. Plains Indians. Ain't none of them motherfuckers civilized. Huh? How many years y'all gotta be sucking Cherokee dick before they let y'all into this civilized shit? I mean, it's just gonna be 5 civilized tribes forever? Y'all riding these motherfucking nuts and shit on leased land. And y'all ain't gonna never be civilized in these motherfuckers' eyes. Ever. Ever. Where the fuck is the Comanche at? Y'all niggas is crazy. Y'all just gonna let these motherfuckers take y'all land and y'all mad at us. Where the fuck is the Cheyenne at? Y'all just gonna let these fucking Cherokees take y'all land and be mad at us. The Warrior Sioux, what happened to the Warrior Sioux? The motherfuckers used to roam the Wild West. Then the Cherokee came, and now these motherfuckers on the internet typing at us, mad at us. Y'all some fuck niggas. Keep leasing your land, because y'all know that land is owned by the government, right? It ain't owned by y'all niggas. And y'all other niggas don't even own, the government don't even own the land that y'all other niggas on. That's how fucked up this shit is. Motherfuckers is looking in different directions and ain't paying attention and shit. Motherfucking the motherfuckers got their hand in everybody's fucking bag, dog. Everybody bag. Just taking and trading and trading. These niggas is traders and traders and traders. Who's supplying these motherfuckers with motherfucking alcohol and shit? Like, you know how much money the Cherokee make off alcohol? That was their biggest hustle. Taxing motherfuckers for alcohol and shit in Indian territory. Like, that was their hustle. They don't drink the shit like niggas drink the shit. Them niggas selling shit. And that's what I be saying. Like, listen, man. We all gotta get out of this motherfucking shit that we Cherokees, nigga. It's a banner. It's an umbrella term. Why all these 5 tribes, they all got chi. Chick, Cherokee, Chop. What the fuck is up with that? Choctaw, Chickasaw, Cherokee. Why do they all got chi? Ain't nobody else got no fucking cheese. Why all these civilized niggas got cheese? Y'all gotta pay attention, man. I gotta pay attention and shit. And I tell y'all these niggas work for the Spanish. And I tell y'all these niggas is chi-cheese. Y'all niggas ain't paying attention and shit, man. But cause again, that's why we gotta look at history differently than these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers just sit there and read books. They don't let the shit fucking connect. They don't put the dots together with this shit. That's why these dumbass niggas still on reservations out there and shit. Mad at us. Cause they not putting dots together. Oh, how do we get here? Who were we fighting? Who was the Indians in the Northwest War? Ain't no Gullah, ain't no Geechee, ain't no Guale, ain't no niggas in the fucking Indian East in the Northwest War with these niggas. No. Y'all niggas is crazy, man. For real. Salute the Buffalo Soldiers and shit. Them niggas don't ever talk about them niggas because the Buffalo Soldiers put the Cherokee on their ass. Fucked up that Chickamauga shit. Shut all that dumb shit down. Them niggas shut all that shit down. I told y'all we killed them niggas. Them shit, like I tell y'all, man, them Cherokees do not want to fight. They will not fight. And when we send out an army to them niggas, we smash them. We smash them niggas every time. Every time them niggas want to do something, we get the troops up, smash them niggas. Smash them niggas. The motherfuckers like to do raiding parties. Like that, and that's what I'm saying, like, that's like the funny thing about niggas. Anybody that's pushing this Chickamauga shit is a fuck nigga. Because you not paying attention to who the fuck they doing this shit on. These niggas is raiding motherfuckers. These motherfuckers is pulling motherfucking kidnappings and shit like that. These niggas ain't going war to war and shit. These motherfuckers is burning a farm here and a couple houses here. That's all they doing and shit and running. When niggas catch them, they run to some niggas and shit. They go run and hide with some niggas. That's how you get a Seminole. You don't get a Seminole from motherfucking niggas running to niggas. What do you half breed of? You half breed of some cracker shit. You ain't half breed of some nigga shit. Like, oh yeah, I'm a half Indian and a half Indian. Like, what? That's not a Seminole. That's why a Seminole is in they fucking group. Cause they chi-chi. They not the real niggas, bro. Everybody know the real niggas. We know what the real Seminoles look like. Not these Chi ass niggas and shit. These mixed in ass niggas that come in and say, yo, let's form a government. That's all these niggas do. We see the same shit now. How many of these motherfuckers, yo, let's form a government. Let's start something new. Let's create a new name. That's all these fucking niggas do. They come here, they act like they're your friend, and then they say, yeah, we our own shit. Let's start our own shit. And erase our parents, erase our grandparents, erase everything on some new shit that's gonna be a motherfucking spark in the pan like for 6 months. And everybody gonna get caught up because they gonna use you as the motherfucking nigga that's hating on everybody. Niggas playing to kill all whites. Like what? We see y'all fuck niggas. Niggas playing to kill all whites. Really? For what? I tell y'all niggas don't carry a pocket knife. Nigga, be karate. You know what I mean? Be karate out this motherfucker. This nigga on camera loading up a motherfucking gun and shit. Nigga, that shit is very attractive. That's a nice gun. It's very pretty. You know, niggas used to dress up their guns and shit. Motherfuckers that put rubber bands on their gun and shit. Be showing their guns and shit. Nigga, we don't show guns around here, nigga. Ever. Ever. Nigga, when you see a gun, it's too late. Nobody showing no guns and shit, nigga. I wasn't raised like that. Fuck out of here. Some niggas is raised different and shit. Like I said, they dress their gun up. They put rubber bands on it. It's so pretty. It's so nice. You know what I mean? They want to show everybody they shit. I don't want to see no shit, nigga. Fuck out of here. We ain't showing nothing, nigga. When you see it, it's too late. But that's the difference for these niggas. They like to show shit. They want to get people all riled up and excited and da 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 da. It's gonna be a war. It's gonna be a war. Yep, he said it. He said it. Fuck niggas acting like they so tough. Oh yeah, we gonna kill niggas. We gonna start punching niggas. We gonna start doing this, that, or third until a real nigga step up and say, "What's this all about?" You know what I mean? Y'all cops. Why y'all acting like this? Cause that's what I tell you. That's all they do is they feed off our motherfucking competition. They feed off our motherfucking excitement. They get a couple niggas that's with the shit that's really down to go, and then they send them in the wrong direction. That's what they doing. Niggas think this shit is like a secret or some shit. No, nigga, this shit is obvious. This shit is obvious. These niggas trying to create underwear bombers and shit. That's all these Cherokee do is create myths, create foes and fucking fake ass enemies and shit. Meanwhile, all y'all plains Indians are sitting on motherfucking reservations, leased to the government by these 5 civilized tribes that y'all ain't gonna never be a part of. And y'all mad at us. Like this shit is retarded and shit. Y'all need to just pull up the motherfucking lease on the land that y'all motherfuckers is reserved to. Cause that's some live shit. You hear these niggas talking about business and let's do business and we trying to get some business. Nigga, what kind of business is better than that? A prison. An Indian prison, nigga. They call it a reservation. But you just leased out of land that's a prison to some other niggas. Like that's the thing about this shit. Like, you can't give no Comanche no props. You can't give no fucking Cheyenne no props, no Flathead, no fucking Salacious, no props and shit. You can't do it. Why? Because the victor writes the history and shit. Like, niggas don't know nothing about the Cheyenne. Niggas don't know shit about the Comanche out this motherfucker. What happened? Who they fight? How they lose? How they get a reservation? You got a million motherfucking teachers and scholars and all this shit. And none of these niggas care about how these motherfuckers ever got out there. And it's cool. I get it. A lot of us, most of us come from the South. We on some Guale shit. We on some Gullah shit. Fuck it. I get it. But them niggas over there got a story too. Don't nobody tell a story and shit. Don't nobody tell no history on them niggas and shit. I'm gonna tell you it all come down to these fucking traitors. These Cherokee half-breeds. These Arkansas faction of niggas and shit. These Macintosh ass niggas. These motherfuckers that we killed. Using our name in vain and shit. These motherfuckers don't think about shit like that. These motherfuckers will let you use their name in vain. Let you go out here and sell their tops and put dum-dums in their tops and shit. Fuck up their whole brand and shit. No, some other niggas ain't with that shit. Like I'm trying to tell y'all, anybody telling you that niggas didn't try to steal a land in Georgia, didn't do a land swap in Georgia is an agent. How you gonna deny history? It's a court record. That's why they lying to y'all. Y'all want to know how you go to court and win a case? Well, it's been done before. Some niggas went to Georgia, went to the Supreme Court and got their land back from Georgia. It's been done before, but they don't talk about it. Why don't they talk about this shit? It's a conspiracy, my nigga. Like, this shit is all these crypto ass niggas. You gonna talk about land patents, but you ain't gonna talk about the land patent that won? Why? Because then they gotta tell you that, yeah, they killed some niggas first. They gotta tell you that they made some niggas pay first. Like, that's all, like, motherfuckers that talk about the Chickamauga and all this shit, but they're not gonna tell you that them niggas met with General Washington in Philadelphia. Yeah, you're dragging canoe and you're double-headed niggas and all the motherfuckers. Your super gangster ass Chickamauga had a meeting with General Washington in Philly. How about that? How gangster is that? These niggas is fraud ass terrorists and shit. You know what I mean? Fuck niggas. The war is over when they meet with the president. Yep, it's over. And guess what they go do then? Then they go hire themselves out to who? To the fucking Spanish. Y'all niggas think motherfuckers don't know what really happened and shit. That's the problem and shit. Not shouting on no fucking Chickamauga. Them niggas is losers. Them motherfuckers is weird. And they got smashed around. Them niggas was begging. That's why they do dumb shit. Begging to motherfucking meet the motherfucking president. Begging to meet George Washington. You know what I'm saying? These niggas ain't no hell of a motherfuckers. These motherfuckers suing for peace. Everything they do is just to try to get a motherfucking piece of land and shit, negotiation and shit. Talk about the meeting in Philadelphia with President Washington. Shit's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? How early in the game is it? These motherfucking niggas and shit. That's what I be saying. Motherfuckers don't want the truth. Peace to the gods. Niggas don't want the truth for shit. The shit hurts. I get it. The shit hurt. We been lied to. We been lied to. Motherfuckers ain't had nothing else better to do but rewrite the book. We been smashing them niggas since they jumped off this motherfucker. Niggas don't get no wins around here. I stick to it and I stand by it. I stick to it and I stand by it. I don't spit no Chickamauga shit. That's loser shit. That's cop out shit. Niggas copping out. Niggas copping please. Like I'm telling y'all, it's like that's what these fuck niggas is trying to do right now. We're gonna create our own name. And then we're gonna sign some paperwork and we're gonna get recognized by the government. Of course. Because they sent you here to sign some paperwork so that way you can act like you're getting recognized, nigga. The fuck out of here. We know what this shit is. These motherfuckers want you to fight just enough. Just enough. You know what I'm saying? I respect the game. Like, y'all motherfuckers don't understand chess and shit. When these motherfuckers playing these chess games and shit, the king don't die. Everybody else on the motherfucking board is gone, but the king, okay, game over. What you mean? Give me a king. Oh no, you don't get the king. Game is over. No, 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 nigga, I won. Give me the king. No, no, what do you mean? You don't get the king. You reset him. You go get a whole new set. You play again. Niggas ain't killing Napoleon. Niggas ain't killing Hitler. Y'all believe this shit if y'all want to. These motherfuckers is playing a mind game in y'all motherfuckers and shit. They create these villains and shit. But every time they step up, we smash them. We smash these niggas and shit. Cause if y'all, I mean, like I tell y'all, look at the motherfucking, like, look at the fights. Well, who the motherfuckers was fighting in the Civil War, dog? Niggas don't talk about the Civil War and all this whole extra shit. But who was these motherfuckers fighting? Why? And then why is motherfuckers on reservations fighting? And I get it. They train us to say, well, it's the Trail of Tears. They not, you know what I mean? They on reservations because they from this other land and they had the Trail of Tears. So when the war jumped off, they went back to fight for their homeland. No, nigga. That wasn't their homeland from the gate. So when they went back, obviously they went back to take some shit that wasn't theirs. Y'all gotta put this shit together, bro. Y'all gotta connect the dots. You know what I'm saying? You don't, again, I'm telling you, you don't do a land swap and then go back to fight for the shit. Like, think about this shit. Like, the motherfucking South was succeeding this shit. You know what I mean? The motherfuckers was like, yo, we standing here. So why would you go into the South to fight? Think about this shit. If the South, Alabama, North Carolina said, look, we're going to send our troops to the motherfucking sea to protect against these niggas coming on the ocean. That's what North Carolina did. Other motherfuckers had motherfuckers on the borders. You can name the two places that they fought at where the South went to the north. One time they went to Gettysburg in Pennsylvania. But the South ain't going nowhere to attack motherfuckers. The South is like, yo, stay the fuck out. So why would you leave a reservation to go fight some niggas in the South? You dig that shit? Who does that? It ain't no war in the South. The war is to leave us the fuck alone. That's secession. Secession ain't we going to attack you. Secession ain't we marching on Washington. Secession is, yo, we got Richmond. We got a whole nother separate shit. Y'all got y'all shit cool. Enjoy it. Da da da. Whoopty whoopty woo. Why the fuck did these niggas say, okay, cool, now is the perfect time to attack? Who y'all attacking? But the motherfuckers that's there. Y'all not paying attention to this shit. I gotta pay attention to this shit, man. It's nobody there for them to fight but us. Cause we waiting for the Union to come. All the military from each state is posted up waiting for the motherfucking Union to come. I don't think North Carolina drew up a plan to attack New York. I never seen that. I never heard of that. I never heard of Georgia drawing up a plan to attack Boston. That's not what that shit was. It was niggas waiting for the motherfuckers in the South to come attack. So why the fuck is these niggas fighting in the South? Why is the Indians on reservations, leaving reservations to go fight wars in the South? It ain't no war in the South. Y'all not paying attention, bro. Y'all not paying attention to shit. That's what I be trying to tell y'all. Them niggas got them niggas out of there. It ain't no war in the South. It's the war. These niggas trying to come. What did y'all kind of come back for? Smash them niggas. Bust them niggas ass. Them niggas got their ass smashed. Them Buffalo Soldiers smashed their ass. Them niggas was stationed. Like they'll tell you, the Cherokees was involved in one of the first fights of the motherfucking of the war. Think about this shit. One of the first fights of the war, the Cherokee involved in this shit. Out in Arkansas. The first fight of the Civil War is out in Arkansas, so they tell it. And who was there on the other side? The Buffalo Soldiers. Y'all motherfuckers ain't paying attention. They gonna call them Buffalo Soldiers. But niggas was on the other side, busting their ass, sent the motherfuckers running into the woods. Stationed all up in and out Indian territory with black commanders. The first black person that graduated from West Point was their commander. Niggas was sharp. Niggas ain't never lose a fight. Smashing the motherfucking Indians and shit. Them Cherokees, my bad. They ain't real Indians, fucking Chi-Chis. Come on now. This is regular history, nigga. This is regular history. Them motherfuckers hate the Buffalo Soldiers, so they call them and shit. Cause them motherfuckers was really soldiers, nigga. In the war, all up in the Civil War, busting shit, smashing that motherfucking Indian territory, putting all that shit in check. Motherfuckers ain't killing no buffalo. And then they start making the shit personal. The motherfucking them Chi-Chis start trying to scalp niggas. So you know we was going in on them niggas. You know we was going in. The motherfuckers was scalping niggas at war. Oh, you know we was going in. It was murderous on them niggas. It was murderous. I don't talk about some Chickamauga, man. I wish you would, man. Let's have that conversation. Let's have that conversation about them treacherous fucking ass Chickamauga. Them Chi-Chis. How them niggas ain't never win nothing but a bunch of skirmishes. You got niggas in history that's known for skirmishes, my nigga. These motherfuckers known for skirmishes. I'm gonna tell you about some stories with some Guale, when Guale come through, motherfuckers, they kill everybody and they put heads on pipes. They just kill all the crackers and shit. They kill all the crackers, they put the heads on the pipes and shit. And motherfuckers is seen going away like this, floating down the river on the boat like this. You know what I mean? On some real Spanish shit. Like, wow. You know what I mean? Nigga, Don Juanito on these niggas and shit. We ain't nothing like these motherfuckers. We niggas stopped scalping a long time ago. Nigga, we start taking whole heads, okay? We been stopped scalping. Nigga, about 100 some years ago, 200 years ago, nigga. You see that? We take the whole head. Fuck out of here and shit. Got some weird ass Chi-Chis out here and everything. Cryptomaniac ass niggas and shit. Yeah, these motherfuckers is Masons and motherfucking anything secret they can be. Because they not gonna fight. Because anytime you fight them, you gonna kill them. Any motherfuckers that ask you about the Cherokees, about their regiment, they gonna say they was garbage, they was disorganized. The motherfuckers that hear gunshots and they run. The motherfuckers will see cannons and shit and wouldn't know what to do with them. The motherfuckers, you'll never hear motherfuckers describe any fucking goof troop ass niggas, any type of motherfucking you know what I mean? What's the shit? Gomer Powell ass niggas. He talking about Cherokees, nigga. Anybody that's going to just like read any book on the Cherokee, like the first regiment of Arkansas or the second regiment. The first regiment was fucking Union troops, and they got the second regiment is fucking Confederates. You know how stupid that is? The first regiment is for the Union. In the second, like we're gonna give one to you and we're gonna give one to you. That's how these niggas was playing this shit. They didn't change the name. Like it's two first regiments. No, nigga. No, it's not two first regiments. It's one and two. It's not two ones because we not two separate people. No, we both the same people. We playing both sides of the fence. So here, this is one regiment for you, and here's two for you. Like, get the fuck out of here. But if you look up the regiments from Arkansas, one or two, they all known as fuck boys, and two got is known for being motherfuckers that don't quit. When you go to General Stand, okay, cool, they Confederacy ass niggas, but who they fighting for? Who they fighting with? Who they fighting with? Like that's the shit y'all understand. Like that's why I be telling y'all, like niggas don't give them no props in the war. The motherfuckers will be considered traitors. The Confederate niggas was calling them traitors, nigga. They trying to catch them niggas. But them Oklahoma niggas, like I say, that's the second regiment. Them motherfuckers ain't go too deep into the motherfucking South. Them motherfuckers was staying around Oklahoma and Texas. They don't talk. So I be trying to tell y'all, the Plains Indians mad at the wrong niggas. Who was around Oklahoma and Texas during the war, riling up shit, fucking with motherfucking Indians and fucking with the niggas on the reservation. Like y'all don't understand this shit. Y'all niggas think this is a joke, but it's easy to say. Like, and again, like if you look at this nigga General Stan, he gonna be labeled as a Cherokee, but he is in charge of the Choctaw Army. He is supposed to be a Choctaw. They say he got Choctaw lineage, but he's a Cherokee. Like what? Y'all not paying attention. This Choctaw nigga is in charge of the Cherokee second of the second Cherokee. Like what? And they not Cherokees. They Choctaws, but they not Choctaws. They Cherokee. This shit, I'm telling you, bro. You'll get lost in this shit. Trying to find out who was a Choctaw, who a Cherokee, who a Chickasaw. You'll get lost in this shit. That's what they want you to do. Cause all of these niggas to them, it's just about a certain amount of fucking, it's a certain amount of whiteness and shit. If you you know what I mean? If you got more fucking Irish than these other niggas, you a Cherokee. I mean, you a Choctaw. If you got more Scotch, like Scott Irish, you a Cherokee. And I tell y'all, it's all a trick. This shit's all a fucking trick. But these niggas are they on their side for so long that they don't give a fuck about us, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Like y'all niggas gotta get ready to be heroes and shit. These motherfuckers been the villain for so long that they don't give a fuck. They don't have no respect for good. They don't have no respect for righteousness and shit. Y'all niggas gotta show them. The resistance gotta show these motherfuckers. There's no more good, weak people and shit. These motherfuckers been being villains for so long, been being conspirators for so long that they don't have any respect for good. You know? I can say, I mean, like I said, you don't look, man, like you can say what you want to say, but you don't meet with the president of the United States, right? George Washington. You don't end the motherfucking war. They can say that's the end of the war. With the Cherokees and the Chickamauga Wars, it's over when these niggas met with President Washington in Philadelphia. That's what they gonna tell you. But none of them niggas is dead. So what they obviously, if they ain't dead, them niggas out here getting money, right? Fuck. They ain't gonna stop getting money because cause they got to meet the president and they got to get some more shit that they could sell. They got a little land here that they can sell. Nope. They looking for another plug. So what they go do? They go connect with the Spanish. This whole new Spain shit. And start fucking beating y'all Plains Indians to pieces. Come on, man. Tell the truth. The Apache, the Comanche, the Cheyenne was whipping the Spanish ass. That new Spain shit. The Moorish and shit. Was whipping they ass. And they only want to say, yeah, that's Mauritania. All them fuck niggas is the same type of nigga and shit. Crypto ass niggas and shit. Y'all gonna let these niggas carve y'all shit up and then be mad at us. Cause we don't want that shit. We ain't think about that shit. Like a motherfucker, like, okay, cool. Being a Chino, being a motherfucking a caveman, whatever. I'm not giving a fuck about that. I'm saying y'all niggas gotta stop acting like these niggas didn't beat y'all ass. Like these niggas didn't put y'all in these reservations. We didn't do it. We smashed these niggas. Like, and again, like I'm saying, like even with this Chickamauga shit, these is traders, these is white boys, half breeds and shit, right? The sons of some niggas and shit, right? So that's what they trying to say. The sons, nah, these all. But when they say son, they just saying hybrids, mestizos. That's all they trying to say. It's more cut. You know what I mean? More cut on the shit, more whacked up shit, more or less authentic shit. So, you understand who the like? Understand the hustle with these niggas. Like I say, like who these niggas killing? They killing us, right? But what does a trader do? Who do you trade with? You trading with the white boys. You gotta understand this shit. Like I said, like a lot of niggas don't have motherfucking didn't have jobs and shit like that. Niggas was farmers and sharecroppers. You're not necessarily trading goods and furs and motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Shit that you pillage with motherfuckers. So you don't really need the white boy day to day. Like these fucking Cherokees do. These just traders. These niggas is acting like they hunting bear skin and I mean beaver skin and deer skin. So you need some crackers to sell this shit to. You need a connect to sell this shit to. So don't believe this shit. Don't believe the hype. These motherfuckers always come with a connect. They always, that's all they trying to do. They not trying to do nothing but fucking steal some shit so they can sell it to these white boys. I'm trying to tell y'all, if it's gonna be bear skins, land, people, they're gonna sell it back to these crackers. And if they can't sell it to George Washington, they're gonna sell it to the Viceroy of fucking Spain. They don't care. Because again, I told you they started with the fucking French. Cherokee. Cart people. These is cart people. That give you their whole game from the gate. That give you their whole game from the gate. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Damn. See that? That give you their whole game for the gate. That give you their whole masonry game from the gate. You meet some niggas that's savages. That's cart people. Running around here eating dead bodies and shit. And then y'all want to talk about the Chickamauga. Them niggas used to eat people. Them niggas would kill people and eat them too. Y'all think I I think I'm gonna talk about some people that eat people? Girl, you better go away from me, man. So yeah, these Chickamauga eating people, but they meeting these Jesuits. The first motherfucker that gave them a job is Jesuits, nigga. What's a Jesuit? A Jesuit is a fucking Mason, nigga. A Jesuit is a Catholic Mason. It's the order of the sucking of the order of the what is it? The Knights of Jesus and shit, nigga. This is a military wing of the Knights of Jesus and incognito Negro ass niggas looking like priests, but they really the military. So these are the first niggas that they meet. These are the first niggas that write them down in history, give them a name, cart people. And I'm telling y'all think that these fucking missionaries don't be having sex. No, nigga, that's some 1900 shit. Priests used to always have kids. It's even called papal priests, papal princes, where they kids would inherit the papacy and shit like that. It was a royal thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? To be a Catholic. It was royalty. Like, you know what I'm saying? So these Jesuits is running around here giving out the dinkle dong because they doing this shit because they thinking they got a royal type of lineage. You see? This is where it all starts now. It's like I didn't even put that together. I missed that part. I missed that masonry part from day one, from the first time you were like, I should have peeped that. These niggas come in with the Jesuits. See, this is what y'all understand too. Like, this is what we gotta dig about Spain. Motherfuckers don't know what Spain is. I be trying to explain to y'all what the fuck Spain is. Y'all don't have an idea what Spain is. Y'all think Spain is Castile and Aragon and all that shit. And that's just a military aspect of the shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But even at that point, Spain becomes the idea of Spain, of this Catholicism, of this universalism. See, we see saying it in English and not saying it in Latin, but this universalism and shit. This idea, this universalism takes over in Española, takes over and then in the 1500s, Spain takes over Italy. So there is no Italy, nigga. Italy is taken over by Spain. Y'all don't understand that concept. Niggas saying that the Danes is no, nigga. There's no Dane, okay? There's no Denmark. The Denmark is a colony of Spain, nigga. Spanish people started Denmark. Spanish people started the Netherlands. They went up there and they drained that swamp. So when you thinking about the Spanish and the Dutch East Indies, these are you think about the British fighting the Dutch and all this shit. These are more Spanish people. There's no Dutch. The Dutch don't come in until you get Prince William or Prince the Orange shit, the Prince of Orange and shit. You know what I'm saying? George of Orange and shit. That's a different type of fucking Dutch. These is German Dutch. The original Dutch around the 1600s, 1700s is the Spanish. The French, like I said, like, so now we talking about the Catholics now, these Jesuits, all this shit is Spanish, dog. I know this hard to understand this shit, but the Spanish king is the ruler of fucking France. Y'all don't understand this shit. The Spanish king is the ruler of France, and to most people, France, France owns fucking England, nigga. England is a fucking part of France. You might have a nigga like King Richard the Lionheart, who would be the first quote unquote motherfucker that would be the English crown, but then you got the nigga like William the Conqueror, who came back with the Norman invasion and took back over France. So a lot of motherfuckers is saying that France is fucking England. You get it? That's why when King Charles left, when they kicked him out of fucking King Charles II, he went to France. But these are Spanish. These is Catholics. So these Jesuits is Spanish. Who's the first motherfucking Jesuit and shit? What's the nigga name? Gosh. I can't think of his name, but they come up, the Don Quixote character and shit. The nigga, you know what I'm saying? Can't think of his name and shit. But he was a Spanish nigga. A black boy, Spanish boy that created the Jesuits. You know what I'm saying? That created that order. So the Jesuits is Spanish. You understand? Italy, all this shit. Like this is 1600s. This is like I'm trying to explain to y'all. Like when I tell y'all these motherfuckers got to creating people quick, they got to create people quick. Everybody at this time is all black. Like even if you, but they'll tell you gotta read their books and their history. So, like I say, the person that started the Jesuits is a Spanish person. You know what I mean? So we think that because the French is telling this niggas, yeah, he's Spanish. I mean, the French is naming these niggas, but they're not French though. That's why they're using the Catholic religion. Like the religion is more important at the time than the motherfucking like the Pope crowns kings. You know what I'm saying? The Pope adds the validity to the crown and shit at this particular time. You see what I'm saying? So when you got Jesuits coming in here meeting motherfucking cart people, lowly ass cart people that have no home, that's pushed around, that's eating dead bodies, that uses carts to carry, to carry dead bodies and shit, you can easily put them on the masonry. You can easily put them on a conspiracy and subterfuge and shit. Because see again, like what is Jesuits? I mean, what is the shit? The shit is subterfuge. When a nigga, how did this shit start? It supposedly started. The nigga was on the road one day, right? He's a Catholic. He on the road. He was on a mule or some shit, and he came across a Moor on a horse. A Moor dressed in night on a horse and shit. You know what I mean? Dressed like a well-dressed knight, living his best life on top of the world on a high horse, right? And the Moor disrespected him with some Catholic shit, like you know what I mean. You're a Catholic piece of shit, right? So he was like, you know what? If I do anything to him right now, he could kill me. But I have to find another way. So that was what he learned. That was what he learned from that incident. That's the parable of that story. Find a better way. Sometimes you can't fight a nigga head to head, but you can do it another way. So he pledged at that moment to not fight these motherfuckers head to head, but to find another way. So that's the Jesuits, and that's these motherfuckers coming around the country. You know what I mean? Meeting fucking niggas with poison blankets. These are the poison blanket niggas. You gotta understand. These are the poison blanket niggas. We not like a trader, a motherfucker coming to sell deer skins and all this shit. He not bringing poison blankets. Like that's what y'all gotta understand too. Like the poison blanket shit. Like when these niggas came with the poison blankets, they left. They knew what the blankets was, and then they tell you what it was when they came back. It's like, yeah, there's a whole bunch of new Indians here now. That's what they'll tell you. It's a whole bunch of new Indians here now on a second trip. And these Cherokees, these new Indians. New Indians, new different looking Indians, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And they came in on that conspiracy tip. Like you gotta understand this shit. Like masonry is conspiracy, dog. I know it's hard for y'all to understand this shit. But niggas be, I mean, but again, it's conspiracy because these niggas can't fight, and they just keep picking motherfuckers that can't fight. You know what I mean? It's just the nature of motherfuckers that join them niggas. They be niggas that can't fight, and that's cool because that's their shit. They shit is to find a better way, another way, like fucking blankets and shit. But again, you know, like I gotta understand, like a lot of this shit. A lot of this shit is just fucking. It's just it's smaller than it is. It's not as big as it seems. You know, it's not as big as it seems. But we just dealing in the history and shit. We just digging in the history and shit. You know? Yep. So that's a good point. I never thought about that point. Yeah. So you know that these Jesuits is coming in there fucking on these motherfucking Cherokee, these car people from the day one. And that's what these cryptos do. They have no loyalty. Like I said, these motherfuckers is tag teaming with the British and the motherfucking French at the same time. Why they motherfucking making alliances with the motherfucking Viceroy? So this is all crypto shit. They whole shit is crypto Indian shit from day one. I say the first niggas they meeting is cryptos and shit. And not even to say like, yo, the niggas in North Carolina met some cryptos too. They did. I mean, not North Carolina. What was that? South Carolina. But that wasn't the first niggas that they met though. Like Columbus ain't no crypto. Like y'all gotta understand. Like I have to say, at the time he didn't have to be. He wasn't like a Jesuit. He was a fucking nigga trying to get paid. Like Don, like you know what I mean. Like Cortez. These are the first niggas that they was really meeting, and these motherfuckers was coming trying to get paid. Like with Cortez, that wasn't his first time here. He was already here one time, and niggas kidnapped him. You know what I'm saying? And tortured the motherfuckers. Like Balboa, they caught all them niggas and was catching them niggas and it was letting niggas go though. You know what I'm saying? But them niggas will all tell you that they was here before, and every time they come, them niggas to get snatched up, and then they come back with some different shit, and then they take it somewhere else. And they like them, they wouldn't like them niggas ain't going up head to head with nobody. Them niggas ain't fight the Natchez. Them niggas ain't fight Etowah. Like they not fighting nobody. The motherfuckers be getting snatched up. So you know they came back with some poison blanket shit, with some fun shit, on some nice we got gift shit. And I know that's hard for niggas to understand, but that's what they did. We got gifts and shit. We got free vaccines and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they always got some free shit for niggas. That's how they get niggas. But they not gonna fight you. Just like these fucking Cherokee, they not gonna fight you. They gonna do raids on little towns. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna aid some motherfuckers. They gonna work with the British to kill the Tuscarora. They gonna and then claim North Carolina and then sell it. Like think about that shit. Well, they didn't sell North Carolina though. Some of them niggas did. But they say the Eastern Band. See how these niggas made shit up? Now the Eastern Band is separate now and shit. And that's Tuscarora land. You know? Now they got a Western Band and some other shit. Like, come on. This shit is crazy, man. Everybody got to be a Cherokee. It's the agreement. It's a hustle. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you got connections for, like, again, how are you a trader if you ain't got connections with the motherfucking with these foreigners and shit? They want the shit. I know that's hard to motherfuckers to understand and shit, but that connection, like, it's easy to be a trader and a traitor. You know what I mean? Like, it's to switch up. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, really? It's for sale? Oh, my people? Oh, they're for sale? Shit, how much are you paying for my people? Well, I'll sell them. You become a trader and a traitor that quick. Nigga, you went from selling your ass to selling your people. Like, what the fuck? That quick. But again, like, that's not what, you know what I mean? You know? So y'all want to hear no Chickamauga shit, man. Cut that shit out. Because them niggas ate people. Them niggas ate people. Them motherfuckers would be on raids and shit. And then they would stop and eat the bodies and shit. Like, you ever heard, like, come on. Y'all don't hear this in history of motherfuckers stopping to eat the body after they fought some niggas and shit? Small town of motherfuckers. Oh, yeah, let's stop and eat these people. These people got food in the fridge. You know what I mean? They got fucking canned corn in the cupboard and shit. And he's like, nah, we gonna eat you. This Chickamauga. This Chickamauga style. We gonna cheat you niggas and shit. Come on, man. We gonna be cannibals like some Cherokee. Why would you? I mean, as I'm saying, like, why y'all bringing up niggas that's extreme savages? You know what I mean? Like real savages, motherfuckers that will eat people and then go on and keep fighting this shit. Like, what type of homo thug ass situation is that? You know what I mean? And I'm supposed to represent these niggas. I'm supposed to talk about these niggas. Like I'm something affiliated with these fuck niggas that went and had lunch with the president and shit, nigga. War over. Come on, man. Y'all niggas ain't paying attention. They just throwing out names. They heard somebody fought. Nigga, no. Nigga, them niggas ain't fight. Them niggas is skirmishers. And they stopped to eat the people. Prove me wrong, nigga. You can look up. You can read it. You can do any Google search, any book reading. Them niggas eat people. The Chickamauga Cherokees definitely eat their victims. You know? I'm not repping that shit. What you want me to rep that shit for, nigga? Why I gotta rep that shit? If that shit work for you, then you work for that shit. You know what I mean? If that Cherokee shit work for you, you work for that shit. Them Cherokees ain't never do nothing in history that I would fuck around and give them props for that I could think of. But like I said, I forget half of these niggas shit. Like you get post traumatic Cherokee disorder from reading these motherfuckers' history, from diving into the. I mean, like, and it's not like I say, it's not even hard because in every fucking travesty in America, you find a Cherokee. In every travesty, shit. In every travesty, how the West was won, huh? Thank the Cherokees. Like that's what I'm saying. Like niggas in America don't get paid off y'all reservations. We don't get paid off y'all bondage. We hate like understand that. Like niggas getting paid off of jails and shit. We don't like that concept. Niggas stop going to jail. You know what I mean? The jail rate went down when niggas really start understanding that shit. That motherfuckers is selling prisons on the stock exchange. Niggas stop going to jail. You know what I mean? It ain't make sense at that point. So imagine you living on a reservation and some other Indians is getting paid off of your stay. They don't want you to leave. They don't want you to know who you are. They don't want you to be free and fucking move to the city and enjoy a life like everybody else. Hell no. Stay on this fucking reservation. You want some alcohol? You want to gamble? This is Cherokee. Nigga said, yeah, go to Cherokee Casino and say this shit. Yeah, okay, because they own the land. There's probably some other fucking Indians on the shit that don't own the shit. Like, that's how weird this shit be. These motherfuckers is mad at us and they not even paying attention to the fucking okey doke. Who own the land that your reservation is on? Does the government? Or are they leasing it? And what fuck ass tribe is they leasing it from? That's what y'all gotta think about. And then ask yourself, why ain't no Plains tribes ever gonna be no civilized tribes? And what make these niggas civilized and they ain't got no cities? Name one of the motherfucking 5 civilized tribes cities. A homeland, a hometown, or something. Some major city that they had popping that we can say, yeah, this was the center of motherfucking Creek civilization. Cause the Etowah ain't that. Nigga, that ain't them. Nigga, that's Guale. Nigga, that's mound building culture. Nigga, that ain't Creek culture. They're gonna say it's Creek, but we know who the ancestors of the Creek are. The Muskegee are. They're the Guale. So what the fuck? Where's they city at? Where's Choctaw, Louisiana at? Is it near Natchez? The fuck? Like, this shit is a conspiracy of sorts, nigga. These niggas don't have no land, no cities, nothing that they can say that we put our dick in the dirt. We put our stamp on this motherfucker. We added to the culture and shit. Like, I'm telling you, like, they don't have no languages. All of their languages derive from motherfucking Muskogee, what they trying to call this shit, right? But we just told you that the Muskogee are the descendants of the motherfucking Guale. So all of their languages come from Guala. What the fuck? I gotta be realistic, bro. What language do y'all got? Y'all came to America and y'all ain't got a language? Y'all adapted some Algonquin shit? But Algonquin is a derivative of Muskogee and shit. And Muskogee is the children of the Guala. The Guale. What the fuck? But y'all never be civilized tribes. That's some wild shit. But these civilized tribes don't have no lands and shit. No home. Like, even the niggas in North Carolina, they call this shit the color. It's called the color bound, the color boundary or some shit. In North Carolina, Cherokee, Indian country. But that's not their shit. That's Tuscarora land. We know this. Who you fooling? Everybody knows this. Nigga, how did Tuscarora go up north? How did there become 6 nations? So I'm just saying, I just want to know how they so civilized if all they do is raid and skirmish and, you know what I mean, and harass the motherfucking niggas that live in cities. The settlement Indians is what they call niggas and shit. If all of these fuck civilized niggas do is harass settlement Indians, how civilized are they? If they were never in a house in a motherfucking patio, never had a driveway, living on a motherfucking in the woods and some shit, but they civilized. I don't understand it. And they're known for attacking settlement Indians. They're not settlement Indians, but they're civilized. Like, what the fuck is that? That's crazy and shit. So that's why we asking niggas. Show me I want to see a Cherokee metropolis. Where them niggas was big boss Cherokee and shit. Cause when them niggas ran, when them Chickamaugas ran, they ran to Etowah. They ran to Etowah. We all know Etowah has been fortified for 1,000 years, nigga. You know what I mean? When Cortez came here, he stayed away from there. Like, niggas said, go make a right. No, my bad, make a left. Yeah, make a left that way. Yeah. So these niggas ran to Etowah to hide out amongst the Indians. That's what I'm trying to tell you about these Chickamauga and shit. Now all of a sudden these niggas is Muskegee and shit. It wasn't no Muskegees and shit. before these chickamongers and all these other weird shit. Wasn't no how you a creek? What the fuck is a creek? This shit is crazy as shit. These motherfuckers just trick niggas. They just had one up. Like we gonna call us Creek Indians because we live by creeks. We live by rivers and shit. We Creeks Indians. What the fuck? That's crazy. Like imagine that. Imagine how many times motherfuckers then change from creek to, from the dispersal of the Gullah, they dispersed and they became the ancestors of the Muskogee. The Muskogee becomes the Creek. The Creek becomes who? Who? I guess the Creek becomes the Choctaw, right? Or Chickasaw. See what I'm saying? Like this, and you can find out, you can trace when these niggas start changing their names when they start fucking with these Cherokees and shit. That's it. Like these motherfuckers start, all right, yeah, let's form a government so we can get recognized. Recognized? Yeah. We already we here. They recognize we here. They ain't fucking with us. Nah. But if we sign this paperwork, if we pick this name, well, what happened to Muskogee? No, we gonna be Creeks. What? Yeah, we gonna be the Creek Nation then. No more Muskogee? Nah, fuck that shit. All right, cool. Let's go. Cause he got to connect with the white boy. Let's go. Fuck it, don't mean nothing to us and shit. It's Negro, colored, and black. We don't give a fuck. And that's what they kept doing to niggas. And they keep doing this shit to niggas. They trying to do this shit now. Everybody gonna have a new name for niggas and shit. Why can't niggas be them? Like, what the fuck? I went from Muskogee to Creek. And then, like, you can't be a Creek and shit. You can't be a Creek out this motherfucker because Creek is a nation and shit. They took a people and turned the people into a legitimate corporation. That's some Cherokee shit. Meanwhile, the real people is at home like, what are you talking about? Y'all did what? Okay, cool. Good luck with that. Oh, you sold the land? Okay, cool. Now we're going to kill you. You swapped the land? Okay, now we care. Now we're all going to cut you into 100 pieces. Everybody get a piece. Like, that's what niggas do. And niggas will run you away. Like, the motherfuckers are still mad because niggas run you away. Like, I can't believe somebody would say anybody telling you that they swapped their land is a lie, a rumor about it. Like, they think people stupid. You can't read a book and see the land swap. You can't read a book and see about Georgia, like the McIntosh selling land swap, Georgia, just McIntosh land swap, Georgia, or McIntosh treaty, Georgia. Like, what? Or just type in McIntosh, Georgia. You ain't got to do nothing else. McIntosh. That name is everything, nigga. That'll tell you the whole shit. Type in McIntosh in Georgia, McIntosh in Cherokee, McIntosh assassinated, murdered, beheaded, dismembered. Type in McIntosh dismember. Type that in. They tell you what happened to the nigga and why. You know, say I'm telling the room like that's just so irresponsible of these niggas and shit for a hustle. Just for a hustle and shit. She gonna try to make it seem like some shit never happened. That this nigga wasn't dismembered and sent to every chief in the fucking, every clan in the motherfucking tribe. Like, you think they're gonna really put niggas on reservations and shit? That's not what America wants. That's not what America wants. Like, Not trying to be disrespectful and shit, but like America really like it's the fucking people. Niggas do dumb shit. If the motherfucking if the people don't know they doing dumb shit, then they don't know. But when the people find out, then the people do some shit. They never let. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, and they just like if you look at how long these Chickamauga had any type of fucking thing, this shit be spurts. Five. I mean, it seemed like a long time, 5 years, 6 years, but you living in a world without fucking TV and radio. So some motherfuckers get killed down the road. You might not hear about it for a month or two. How would you know? It ain't no police. It ain't no report. You know what I'm saying? If motherfuckers don't go check on that nigga, they just laying out in the fucking field. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I was in Mississippi. Motherfucker told me, nigga, we shoot up 4 or 5 houses before the cops even show up. Everybody dead before the cops because it's so hard to get around out here in these woods and shit. In these dark motherfucking streets and shit. You ride right past the cops. He don't know who who what. He going to the scene and shit. You know, I'm telling you what it is, nigga. You out there, you know. So these motherfuckers doing a little dumb shit. Niggas ain't knowing what's going on. But when niggas find out, when the community rallies and gets behind the shit, they drag these niggas the fuck out. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, these motherfuckers is doing skirmishes. These motherfuckers is raiding townspeople. Like, you can't tell me that black people own 90% of the land and they all the farmers, and that these niggas is killing farmers and robbing farmers and snatching farmers and shit, and they're telling me that they not the black people. Who the fuck are they then? If white people come in here enslaved in chains and they not leaving the motherfucking city like that, you got some stragglers. You got maybe Franklin town or some Franklin, the state of Franklin or some shit. You got some stragglers. But who the fuck is all these motherfuckers they killing and kidnapping all this shit? This is crazy, man. They doing this shit to niggas. These niggas, the niggas that's terrorizing niggas. These is the Ku Klux Klan niggas before they even did the shit. Then they formalized the Ku Klux Klan like 60 years later or some shit. But that's these niggas type of shit. Skirmishes and raids and burning niggas' houses and shit. Them motherfuckers is away. Like, these niggas is weird and weak. They just pretend to be strong and shit. I'm telling you, like, during the Civil War, the motherfuckers couldn't fight. Motherfuckers be all over the place and shit, running and doing all types of weird shit. They only good with subterfuge. They only good with motherfucking sneak attacks. And stealing and raiding and shit. Fuckers can't shoot straight. All types of weird shit. Shooting in the air and shit. Like, real. Like, they was the only motherfuckers they was said to be shooting at both sides. You got niggas, they was like, it was so stupid. Like, people don't understand what they was doing though. But niggas was just thinking they stupid. Like, yeah, they shooting at everybody with a blue coat. No, nigga, they shooting at these motherfuckers. They just like war. They want motherfuckers to die. They on both sides of the army and shit. Like, it's times where Cherokees was quote unquote on both sides fighting each other, and niggas is like, yo, we don't know who's shooting at who. It's no, cause they shooting at you, nigga. They want everybody to die so it can look like they did something. That's how these niggas was playing in the books. Motherfuckers say they shooting at everybody with a fucking coat on and shit. Motherfuckers was scalping. I tell you, like, these niggas is scalping Confederates and shit. Like, you ever see motherfuckers scalp niggas on your team? Niggas was trying to kill them. They couldn't understand what they was doing and shit, man. These motherfuckers run around here scalping niggas on their own team and shit. On their own team. Cause they just thirsty ass niggas. They just trying to get a win. Like the motherfuckers was killing everybody. They wanted everybody to go. Like you gotta understand this type of subterfuge, this type of fucking weird ass, conspiracy ass, Jesuit ass shit they on. This nigga, I see it clearly now, dog. I see it clearly now. Because I was see what, like I could see how niggas got scared yesterday when I tied in the shit with the Arkansas shit, the Bill Clinton shit, the president shit. But then it all came to me just now with the Jesuit shit. Cause I remember one time when Bill with George Bush, cause I know we all know they say the CIA had the drugs, right? And they tell you that the CIA is the Men in Black. The Men in Black is the Jesuits. The Jesuits, Men in Black, CIA, right? So George Bush, who they say is a Germans, Catholics, right? Boom, right? So one time he was at the Vatican, like, you know, while the Pope was doing his thizzle. Pope was having the mass, some shit. So, you know, George Bush out there doing his Mason thing and shit. He all got his arms crossed. I don't even want to think about this shit. But he doing his Mason thizzle you know, just the senior. Like it's a form of submission that he was just demonstrating his form of submission to the Pope. You know what I mean? To the vicar. To you know what I mean? To God on earth type of shit. That's their God on earth. Cause these niggas created them. I know y'all hate to understand this shit. Y'all don't want to get into that shit. The Catholics creating people, all this dumb shit. But George Bush and these motherfuckers is really into that shit. They like into the Catholic shit, into that order shit, like CIA, Men in Black, Jesuits, right? So that's how you tie all this CIA shit, Arkansas, Jesuits, drugs, Tyson chicken. You know what I'm saying? Tie all that shit right back in. Jesuits. Jesuits. You know? And then you got dumb niggas that eat people. So, yep. Yep. And it's all one thing. Yep. And that's to me that shit is important, bro. I know it ain't important to everybody, but see, you gotta understand that Catholicism has been taken over. Like again, like it used like niggas see that's why I talk about niggas and bloodlines, all this old dumb shit, niggas and bloodlines. Like niggas talk about bloodlines, but they don't understand what the fuck they saying, and they not telling you what a bloodline is. What's important about a bloodline? They talking about some scripture shit, but they still not telling you what it is. It's the created motherfuckers versus the motherfuckers that created these motherfuckers. It's the Neanderthal versus the non-Neanderthals. This is the bloodline, right? So a Neanderthal that's in the know, he pays respect to the motherfucker that created him, to his bloodline. But now, like I say, this Catholic shit has been taken over. You know what I mean? This Jesuit shit has been taken over. You got George Bush being George Bush. You know what I mean? And these niggas doing what they doing. But again, all of that shit is temporary situations and shit. You know what I mean? Um, yeah. All of that shit is temporary situations. But yeah, that's dope though. I dig that. I can really dig that. I can really dig that. I can really dig that. Hmm. Yeah, the whole world is a stage and shit. You know, like I mean, if you go look at like these niggas, like these John Ross niggas, these Macintosh niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like none of these niggas look a lick of mixed at all. Like they got motherfuckers that they say mixed and shit. Like I'm like, man, you ain't look like you mixed with nothing and shit. Bro. Like niggas saying that Sean Paul is white now or some shit, right? At least Sean Paul look like he mixed or some shit. Like some of these motherfuckers, they don't look mixed at all. You know what I mean? And they never tried to be. And these motherfuckers that wasn't mixed is the motherfuckers that represented this shit so hard. Like, there's no way in the world a Native American watch. So I'm crazy as fuck, right? But there's no way in the world you could be a Native American. You on a plantation somewhere. You minding your business, right? And you see a nigga named watch this shit. Now, this shit fucks me up though. You got a nigga named John Ross. Now you gonna tell me this motherfucker is an Indian? He's an Indian? Come on, this is the Indian. This motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. Like this shit is atrocious. These motherfuckers creating all the mischief. Look at this motherfucker. He's an Indian. They trying to make him dark as shit. Come on, look at this motherfucker. Look at his straight hair and shit. This motherfucker, they trying to make him dark. Come on now. Look at his picture at his time and shit. Like this motherfucker is an Indian. That don't make sense to nobody, bro. That shit don't make sense to nobody. And look at this other motherfucker. Watch this shit. Let me see. These motherfuckers done took the car and made it into an Indian and shit. That's crazy. William McIntosh. Look at this motherfucker and shit. Look at this nigga and shit. And these is king. These is motherfucking boss ass Indians. You know what I'm saying? That's signing treaties for niggas and shit. And that's supposed to be head Cherokees. Like, come on. Chief William McIntosh and shit. Look at these niggas. And these is the niggas that's signing the treaties and shit. These are motherfuckers that's going down in history. They never talk about these niggas. These is Cherokees. Look at this shit. Like, that's why these motherfuckers is descended from these niggas that look like these motherfuckers because they never was fucking Indians, dog. These niggas was quandroons or some shit. Barely. A nigga barely a quadroon and shit. So y'all gonna tell me that nigga is allowed to speak for y'all niggas? You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's what he did. That nigga signed the fucking treaty that set all the motherfucking that sold a swap all of Georgia. Like, who gives a nigga the right to do that shit? You know what I mean? the audacity of some niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's ridiculous. And we just allow this shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, niggas allow this shit. We allow these niggas to pretend like these motherfuckers is really um Indians and shit. Like, come on, bro. These not the niggas that y'all descended from, or we descended from, whoever the fuck y'all claiming to be. Like, that's not it, though. Y'all descended from that nigga and shit. Y'all ain't descended from that nigga. That don't make sense and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't fucking know. Coming up on an hour and a half. I mean, hour and 50. But yeah. I got any questions y'all can ask them, no doubt. If not, y'all know, don't keep thinking about me. We just having fun, bro. We just trying to, you know what I mean? Trying to help Plains Indians today. You know what I mean? Because I know some of y'all might have got ate by these chickamoogers. Because they was eating people on the East Coast. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, some of these motherfuckers, y'all, I'm glad they gone. Y'all don't understand. These motherfuckers said it was hanging with some Sean Need. They always want to blame some Sean Need, man. This is crazy, bro. Poor Sean Need. Getting blamed for these fuck niggas eating people and shit. But you ever have like a motherfucker just make up history and shit? Like, you ever see that shit? Like, why would you just make it up? This ain't never happened. Ain't nobody ever swapped no land. Ain't nobody ever swapped no land, nigga. Really? That sounds crazy. Some of the shit be sounding crazy, man. Shit. Ain't nobody ever swapped no land. You know what I mean? Just made this shit up. I just want to lie. Like, the Cherokee, my nigga. Like I told y'all about, these motherfuckers do so much shit. You ain't got to lie on these niggas. They name pop up and everything. If y'all don't believe conspiracy, that's cool. Everybody's not supposed to. I like deep diving in conspiracies. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Like, this is a game. All this shit is opening up now. It's opening up now. Like, it's the Akashic Records, nigga. The shit is unlocking. Like, okay, cool. You see it? I see it. Do y'all see it? Easier said than done, but nobody be saying it, so it never get done. I had to say it. But now we got to trace Jesuits, Cherokee, Masonry, CIA. That makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. See, like, only weak people. Like I told y'all, man, we gotta stop with the weak people. Like if Christians really was Christians, like, no weapon formed against me should prosper type of niggas, I could rock with some Christians. If them niggas had the bravado, if they was ready to stand up for fucking righteousness and justice and some shit, I could rock with them niggas. Them niggas, they waiting for somebody to do something for them and shit. The motherfuckers waiting for the preacher to be a hero. The preacher ain't no fucking hero, nigga. Y'all crazy? Like, we are the motherfucking heroes, nigga. Like, the shit'll make you mad when you find out that the motherfucking heroes is afraid of the villains and shit. Like, what the fuck movie was I watching and shit? Superman come on, like, oh, whoa, oh, my bad. Back up out the camera, like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. What the fuck am I watching? Motherfucking heroes are scared to motherfucking fight the villain. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, you know, if karma wasn't such a bitch and the universe ain't paid so well, you could be a villain. It seemed like because these motherfuckers are so scared of doing the right thing. You might could be a villain on this motherfucker. You might have easy pickings on this motherfucker because nobody's gonna put it into it. They said it was a girl on the train that got raped. Part of my, you know what I mean, the R word, right? And niggas was just watching. I'm like, what the fuck world is this? Was she screaming for help or was it like she was passed out? Like, the niggas know she was getting raped or they just thought two niggas was having sex? Like, it's a difference. If a motherfucker is screaming for help and niggas is watching, I think we in a fucked up ass world, bro. We in a fucked up ass world. It's not a world I would live in. I wouldn't sit by and watch somebody be attacked sexually, physically, mentally. It's a fucked up ass world we live in. Niggas having too much fun enjoying motherfuckers getting touched on. This is crazy. I can never imagine motherfuckers watching some shit. If a nigga filmed that shit, I would be whole. Oh gosh, like y'all filming this dumb shit, y'all recording this shit. Like some of this shit is just it's beyond a real nigga's comprehension. You could just watch somebody be R word. You know? It's like we just so desensitized to everything. It's like they just desensitized to shit, and they're making all of this shit seem like, I mean, okay, fuck it then. Now I gotta do that, then I gotta do that then. Fuck it. And again, like it's listen, it's a welcome to the whole new day. Damn, it's a new month. We're in a new moon, in a new cycle, and you know, it's time for a new energy. It's time for a new spirit. You know what I mean? I mean, well, not a new spirit, invigorated spirits, invigorated energy. Full moon, I hope you released. Hope you let go. You know what I mean? Still stay in motherfucking, you know what I mean, in hunt mode. This is the dark. We are in the dark. You know what I mean? Prime hunting season. So stay in the dark. But yeah. It's gonna be a lot of new energy. We about to do a lot of new things. You know? Not new, but different. You know? Gonna have some fun with it. If we can. You know? Um but like this shit is exciting to me. Shit's definitely exciting to me, man. Let's find out who is doing what. So we got Masons and CIAs and all of this shit right here in our little fucking, you know what I mean, in a little place. Crypto Cherokees, crypto Moors in this little place. Then there, I mean, this is a macrocosm of the whole shit. I'm starting to see it. It's all masonry. Mm-hmm. And motherfuckers blurred the line so viciously. Like these niggas blurred the line. It's ridiculous. But again, like I tell everybody every day, the sun's gonna get you. Get you, get you. Sun's gonna get you. We still clocking 50, 60 degrees in November, man. The sun's gonna get you. The sun's gonna get you. The sun's gonna get you. But again, like I say, like y'all gotta peep the whole situation. I gotta peep the cosmic order. Like everything I said again, everything I said here today is entertainment, nigga. It's entertainment. This is a form of edification for your mind. None of this shit is um a burden. You dig it? We are still connected to the source of all things. In the end, like I say, like these niggas don't know they did. Like these niggas been surfing us the whole time. Like again, I'm telling you about the shit that these niggas is doing, but I'm telling you it's little fuck shit that's not fucking up the overall scheme of things. It's not fucking up the hype. It's just a game in this motherfucker to wake gods up. I know this is crazy. Niggas hate this shit, but okay, cool. So in America, our chief protagonist is the motherfucking is the Cherokee. But in the world, our chief protagonist is what? Is the Catholic Church. We know this. I know this. But I know that the Catholic Church originally was Mayans. That's all Mayan shit. That's all American shit. I know niggas don't like that shit, but it is what it is. It's Latin America. It's all Latin shit. So, we gotta figure that shit out. But again, all that shit has been co-opted and trickified and infused with, you know what I mean, with cavemen and shit. With the created creatures and shit. Like I tell y'all niggas about democracy. Democracy is only good if you're not one of the ones. Like, what's the purpose of having a bloodline in the world of democracy? Like, understand that it will be an illusion. Like, what's the purpose, like, of having a democracy in the world where everybody's not educated? So it's like a lot of this shit don't make sense, and they play like it, but it's a sham and a hoax. You know what I'm saying? Like they like they're trying to get rid of a bloodline. If you could understand that, like 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 the whole shit in Europe is about an original bloodline. The whole shit in the Bible is about an original bloodline. You know what I'm saying? Like certain people are better based upon the the genetic structure of the DNA, right? That's the that's the trick in a lot of this shit. You know? So when you have motherfuckers that's connected to the source of all things, niggas that got active pineal glands, niggas that meditate, niggas that's totally in tune with nature, in tune with the one. These are the fucking rulers of the earth. Whatever they say go. Like a motherfucker said, who's going to enforce the land of who's going to enforce the law of the land? You know what I'm saying? Like the few, the ones. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everybody doesn't have a vote. We think, I mean, of course, if you were Indian inside of the Indian way, everybody's one. But like in the real world, everybody is not supposed to be one. They can't be one. Everybody's not a CEO. Everybody's not a boss. That's why, in theory, like they got an electoral college and shit. Whereas, okay, cool, the people say something, but George Bush won. Like what? Such and such got more votes, but yeah, he won. So it's like you have an electoral college to separate the real from what people think it is. People think it's the popular vote. You see what I'm saying? So this idea of everybody being a part of the thing is an illusion. You know what I'm saying? Like they know everybody's not a part of the thing. Everybody don't have a say in the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we know that. You know what I mean? So once you get back to the again, these niggas that got that pineal gland working, these niggas that's enlightened, these motherfuckers that can attract the shit that they want. Again, I tell you all how important and powerful attraction is. Like when you able to attract something to you, that means you are able to again draw something to you, but in the service of your attraction, it might be a person that brings it to you. They might need a car, they might need a plane, train, or automobile. You know, they might need access to something where you are. People get touched and moved in your attraction. Like somebody said, like, you know, Reverend Ike would say, if the devil brought it, God sent it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you attract stuff to you, you might unintentionally manipulate some people based on your attraction. Somebody just, oh God, I just felt like giving you this. I don't know. I mean, it seemed like something that I can't use it. I was just, I just thought of you. I wanted to call you and say, would you use it? Oh shit, I was just thinking about that. You see what I'm saying? So your law of attraction is going to supersede the popular vote. Your law of attraction supersedes what's fair. You see what I'm saying? So everybody voting, everybody acting like they got say in this thing, has no bearing on what you attract to yourself, and that's dangerous to these motherfuckers. That's uncontrollable because again, you could attract something, and since they are not pineal, they're not connected to source, they don't vibrate on the same level that you vibrate, they will be succumbed to your will. Like, so now I'm not gonna say that this is the trick now, but this is the trick now. The trick now is the reverse spiritualism, the psychology to reverse spiritualism. And I think it might just be these Masons doing this shit because the white boys trying to get y'all ready for these magical Negroes. You know what I'm saying? These magical Indians and shit. You know what I mean? Because they know that that's the God's returning. So they trying to get you ready for the niggas that you already see every day in your life. And these other niggas are trying to tell you, no, these niggas don't exist. It ain't no magical Negroes. See what I'm saying? But that's what the law of attraction does. And that's the fear that you in your right mind puts in their heart. They can't tell you about the law of attraction and then don't tell you that your law of attraction can supersede their will and their plan and their army and their goals and their motherfucking, you know what I mean, to take over the world. Because they're, if their army is a thing, then then the law of attraction ain't a thing. Something has to be more powerful than the other thing. So if the law of attraction is a law and their army is just a mental concept, some ragtag niggas that they done put together and shit, some soldiers that they paying, I don't think that their ragtag group could supersede your attraction by law. And that's what they're afraid of. That's what they don't want. They don't want a magical Negro. They don't want y'all to be able to tap into your desires, tap into what you want to happen. So yeah, now we want everybody to be happy, and we forfeit our attraction. You know what I'm saying? Like okay, being a guy and shit, right? A guy is kind of taught, you want to if you want a girl, you have to pursue her. You have to woo her. You see what I'm saying? Like she may not like you, but you have to warm her up. You have to, demonstrate your willingness. I don't know, whatever, what I mean, court her. We're gonna leave it at that, right? But you know what I'm saying? That's also telling you in the same sentence that if you do what you do well enough and good enough, and if you're, you know what I mean, good at pursuing her, regardless of her chase, of her resistance, you can overcome her. If you can understand that concept. So she doesn't want you. She's not interested in you. But maybe she'll like this card. And then she can see, a different side of you. That didn't work. Okay, cool. Maybe she like these flowers. She can see, you know, softer side. She warmed up, but that didn't work. Okay, well maybe you offer her some chocolate, some jewelry. I don't know. I'm just saying, whatever. But you can be consistent and persistent in in getting what you want, regardless of how she feels. And you're taught to be that way. And she's taught to, at the end, if you do enough shit, maybe to, yeah, okay, cool. He does like me, or he really wants to be with me. You know what I mean? I put him through some shit, and he's demonstrated. You know what I mean? Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? So we're taught about this law of attraction and how if we focus on something and we put our interest and our efforts into something, that it's going to get it right. But that's not for everybody. That's not for the populace. That's not some shit that you could put in a bottle and sell. You know what I'm saying? That's just for the ones. But now they got us in this popular thought. They got us into all black people, all skin folk. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is supposed to be us. But that's not true. So again, like the goal for us is to tap back into our self-centeredness, to tap back into our higher self. Because once you can focus on your higher self, you can start to focus on the things that you desire, on the world that you want, on manifesting the reality that pleases you. You see? And that's what these motherfuckers don't want. That's the scary thing. Like you can't be a Jedi. Like again, a lot of this shit don't make sense if you don't have a plan. Like, all right, cool, I get it. Right? But you can't be a Jedi and be worried about the officer. I can't be trying to get a ticket. I can't be getting myself out of a ticket and be worried about the officer because no, he wants to give me a ticket. It's his job. he's not tripping either way. But if he could do his job, fuck it. If he got a better reason why not to, hey, he won't. You know what I'm saying? You can't worry about him doing his job at this particular moment because it's not in your best interest. His job is not in your best interest. Okay? Like that's how we have to live as gods in this particular moment and shit. Like he might be a nice cop. He might be a cool dude. Like he'll be even nicer if he understands that this is not the particular moment. You know what I'm saying? For him to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta get out of this mindset. Whereas, oh, he's just doing his job. Nope, he's not. Mm-mm. His job is to respect the ones. You know what I mean? So your job is to demonstrate that you're the one. Your job is to accept that you are the one, and that his job is to make sure that you are having a nice day. Like that's what we gotta be with this shit. And like I said, I know it seems crazy, but that's the reality of the shits of where we're going with this shit, where we at with this shit. Cause no matter what a nigga seem like he trying to do to you, like you got powers, you got abilities, you have a law of attraction that in the meantime is deflecting fuck shit so that way you'll be able to be here and enjoy your shit. Like I want to tell you how to do visualizations and shit. If you want to go somewhere, something, see yourself, you know what I mean, in that place, at the beach, you know what I mean, in your house, in your car. See yourself there, feel yourself there, sitting on the couch and shit. You know what I mean? Shoes off, you know, doing what you do. Visualize it. And once you catch that moment, once you are there and you are in that moment and you start to feel everything around you, you're headed to that place. So nothing between here and there is going to stop you. No weapon, no person, thing, space alien could come to stop you from going to that vision, from feeling that moment. After that moment, now, shit, I can't help it. You know what I mean? You better see it past it. But once you get to that moment, you protect it. You know what I mean? That's how we have to know that, like, we create our fucking reality. Nothing can stop you from going to where you already at. Like if you see it, like again, they talk about time and space and quantum mechanics and shit like that. Like there is no time and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the past and the present is one. It's all one thing. You know what I mean? So if you see yourself at a moment in the future, it's because you are there. It's like, you know, and that's what you have to know and just stick to that shit. You see yourself doing something, you're going to complete it. You see yourself achieving something, you're going to achieve it. You see yourself knowing something, you're going to know it. You know, like, I don't know how many of y'all niggas ever took a multiple choice test that you ain't studied for and you did A, B, C, C, A, B, C, A, B, B, A, C, C, A, B, C, A, B, B, A. You know what I mean? Like, just going back and forth and shit. And then you be like, you know what? I feel like I passed that. I feel like I aced that. Like, you don't know what you did, but you know you aced it. And until you don't know, you don't know. Like, if you feel like, damn, man, I don't know why, then that's what you get. You know what I'm saying? So they don't want us to know who we are and how powerful we are and how our attraction supersedes their shit. Like, you can't, because again, you can't statistically tell niggas that they poor and they downtrodden and that they slaves, but niggas is riding around in Benzes. Niggas is iced out in Jews. And I know y'all gonna make an excuse about some other shit, but I'm telling you what's real. I'm telling you, like, a girl expects a nigga to have something. She's not expecting a motherfucker to fall for no okie doke about you a slave and you ain't got. You know, like, we expect niggas to attract fly shit. Niggas ain't got no money, but somebody brought the drink We expect niggas to come through with some drink, some smoke, and I mean, all this shit that they tell us about niggas is not the shit that we expect. You don't expect to go to somebody's house for Thanksgiving and not see no food. You don't expect to go to, and not take no part me. You don't expect to go to somebody's house for Thanksgiving and not take a plate home. Hello. Preach. Preach. Nigga say go in, can I go? You don't expect to go to no nigga's house on Thanksgiving and not take a plate home on Christmas, on Thanksgiving, on some shit where some niggas is supposed to be pouring down trotting, where niggas got food for a week. Niggas still eating Thanksgiving for a week, fucking with black people, begging you to take some of this shit home. You don't know black people like that. All right, cool. Everybody house ain't like that. But the house you go to, the house we going to, everybody that ain't like that can go to this house and leave with a plate on some downtrodden shit. Like, we don't believe the shit, and we don't expect that shit to happen to us. You know? It's TV shit. It's news shit. We attract the shit. Like, niggas expect motherfuckers to be clean on Easter. Motherfuckers expect kids to have toys on Christmas. We don't want to hear excuses. We don't. Birthdays and shit. Because niggas is able to attract some shit. Niggas is able to make ends meet. You heard motherfuckers say shit like that? I know that's, again, like I said, I'm a weird person because I like the little shit. Because again, once you build on the little shit, you understand the stack and save, stack and save. If you getting if you manifesting $200 a day or some shit, or you know what I mean, that's $1,000 a week, probably. You know what I mean? Like, it's stack and save, and it's what are you trying to do out here? Again, like I tell you, I want y'all to get so much money and so much things and stuff that is really nothing else to get, to do, to go, to see. Nigga can say anything you want, but you can go to my Instagram right now and see every city in America on my Instagram. And there's a lot of cities that we put up there. A lot of shit I just didn't want to show off. But if you go there, you'll see every city, every major city in the US, they got a basketball team. Right? Shit, nigga. You get tired of this shit. It's what you're supposed to do when you have so much opportunity. You're supposed to know everything and see everything and do everything, touch everything. Because your law of attraction will supersede these motherfuckers' hate. Your law of attraction will supersede a motherfucker's envy. That's dangerous to motherfuckers that don't have a pineal gland, to motherfuckers that don't have access to the source. And you do. You can unwillingly make a motherfucker do some shit that they would not willingly be wanting to do. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's easy for motherfuckers to get us because we have the power to make motherfuckers give us stuff. To give us stuff and to give us stuff. You know, we expect people to give us stuff. We are magical fucking Negroes. We are magical Indians and shit, nigga. The despicable part. The despicable part is that we don't accept the shit. That's what the fucking. unit placed. But yeah, man, like that's what we going with it. That's what we going with it. That's what I'm going with this shit. I'm not playing with y'all niggas. If that's the thing now, I like that. If that's what we going to war for, I'm going for that one right there. You know, listen, bro. Like, I'm just being honest with y'all. Like, I'm for that. I'm the guy. Like, where is the architect? Where is the motherfucker playing? Stop playing, nigga. And the problem is, like I say, it's this Catholic Church bullshit. This Queen of England bullshit. Niggas out here picking sides and shit. So we gotta just you know what I mean? Like I said, like honestly, like I tell y'all, bro, I'm on some spirituality shit, bro. I want to just stick to the being, to the goodness, to the greatness. You know what I mean? Because again, like I'm telling you about this law of attraction, the power that we have, it's like a nigga say, there's like you motherfuckers be helpless to you out this motherfucker. It's really sad to be like that, you know. But when these niggas say submission, but that's submission to the will of yourself, the I self law and master. Like they say the shit and they still believe in Allah. You still believe in the arm, leg, arm, head outside of yourself. Arm, leg, arm, head, nigga. They're not talking about the source. They're not talking about connections. Like, what's a self if it's not your highest self? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta understand this shit. Like, niggas trying to play me like I'm a 5% or some shit. Nigga, I am the 1%. Got me fucked up. I'm the one. I never put a percent on it. You know, are we saying that? No, 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 no. I'm not into any teachings. I have no oaths. Nigga, I read all books. How about that? Man? I just don't read religious books. I'm not in any sects. I don't know any nothings. I'm not trying to be nothing. You got me fucked up, nigga. That's how they try to do. See, like niggas see, again, all of this shit, a nigga try to take your shit and flip your shit. When I'm saying we Indians, you know what I mean? Indios, gods, and they want to attach you to some other shit. No, nigga, everybody ain't one. Don't attach this shit to nothing. There's no percentage on this shit. It's just the ones. This is a hard pill to swallow. They be mad at me. I understand. They be mad at me. I understand. I'm not hating on niggas. They the ones too. Once they come into their true understanding, once niggas get into that, once you know that you are your own self's master, right? I master myself. Cool. Now do it at the highest level. You know what I'm saying, my nigga? Do it at the highest level. You know what I mean? I self master at the highest level. That's all. Ultimate Indios. You know? Ultimate God, ultimate divinity. This shit is scary because it's so simple. This shit is scary because it's not fair. It's not fair. A lot of this shit not fair. I'm on a highway. We on a bridge. I told you I couldn't even talk about this. We on a bridge last week, right? It's like a little stop sign to get off the bridge and shit. That's not a stop sign. It's like a little circle. You know what I mean? Because they putting all these traps up here now, these so you can't escape the city. They got all these speed bumps, all these cul-de-sac circles and shit, and you know they making it. It's gonna be hard to get out the city in a second. That's why they was bringing all these motherfuckers to the city so they can get them easy. But anyway, I'm on the highway, minding my business, sitting in traffic. There's cars in front of me. It's like it gets dark early, and this car comes down the highway. I didn't see it. I'm in traffic. Come behind me. I'm the last car. This motherfucker hits me, but when he hit me, I said, I'm not hurt. He didn't hit me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that type shit. Like I spoken into existence. Like I'm good. I don't know what just happened. And while I'm saying this, it's like he appears again. This motherfucker hit every car in front of me and shit. Like a bowling ball. Hit one car, flipped it around on the other side, hit two other cars. I mean, it was crazy. And then it smashed into this motherfucker like a motherfucking, like the whole front of the car was like crushed. So a nigga jump out the shit, run off the bridge into the woods and shit. The nigga left a nigga on the passenger side. He was in there for like a minute, still in daze. He finally scrambled out and he couldn't even run. He like scampered off and shit. But I'm like, cool. But in front of me now, it's nothing but chaos. And it looked like a bad scene out of a movie. It's just people crying and bleeding and just it was terrible. I couldn't even talk about this shit. I told you I couldn't talk about this shit for a couple of days. Cause it was like a bad movie. And it was like everybody was fucked up. And it was like, but didn't he hit you? He did. I mean, but I wasn't going for it. I wasn't going for it. And it's like I kind of felt like, like it was crazy. Like I don't even know how he got through me to hit everybody else. Like that's the shit I'm saying. Like how did he do that? Like it's like he disappeared. Like I said, like he disappeared, and I'm sorry. Like I felt it, and I had a conversation with myself. He appeared again. I'm like, what? And when he appeared again, like I had a long conversation with myself, like real spit, like nigga, I am not hurt. He did not hit me. I'm not he or she. Like it did not. Like nothing happened. Like really, like I know something happened, but it ain't as bad as you thinking. It's gonna be nothing. Whoopty whoopty whoop. And this motherfucker hit everybody in front of me like a bowling ball. That's what I'm saying. Like I felt like we was pins on a motherfucker because nobody could move. It was rails. That's what he hit. Like it's rails on the bridge, so you can't even like swerve. It was motherfuckers trying to swerve and they couldn't swerve. He hit every car. It was tires from shit that we didn't even know whose car tires on the ground. We didn't know what the fuck was going on. It was just so much chaos and shit. I'm talking to a girl, trying to make sure she all right. She just started bleeding from the nose and shit. I'm like, yo, you gotta have a seat. Like this ain't right. You just said this head trauma. This ain't natural. So I go get her some tissue and shit. You know what I mean, so she gonna wipe her nose and shit. Like, and I'm sitting there like, I mean, so the point I'm trying to make is like, I'm kind of feeling bad that I'm not hurt. You know what I mean? That everybody else is hurt and they can't understand why I'm not hurt. And how did he get to hit them when he's in front of me? Like they're all in front of me. Like how did he hit you and he didn't hit you? Like no one understands this type of shit. Like he laid out everybody but me, and I'm just like, ugh. And I'm trying to make sure I'm like I'm in mode. I'm trying to help motherfuckers, but it's like, ugh, damn. I wasn't going for it. I have been in some shit. I've been in enough accidents for a nigga for a year. Don't you think? I'm cool on this shit. I got a whole year planned next year. Be free, right? I've never spent a year doing this type of shit. Every day, getting up, going to therapy, going to the doctors, all this shit every day. I wasn't going to do it again. Like honestly, like the day before, it might have been the same Like the day before, might have been the same day. Doc was like, "Yeah, like you down like 1 day a week." I'm like, "Yes, 1 day a week. You know what I could do now? 1 day a week. I could do shit 2, 3 times a week. I'm down 1 day. So the same day, a nigga say I'm done with that shit. I'm basically done with this shit. I'm fucking rolling. My shit is right. I'm cool. A nigga tried to hold me down. What? I wasn't going for it. But again, the point I'm trying to make with this whole story is that sometimes, like, and y'all could, and niggas at home could be like, "Oh, you just lucky." Fuck it, nigga. Happy go lucky, nigga. I'll take it however you describe it, nigga. I know what the fuck happened. I know what the fuck is going on with me, and I'm gonna keep accepting it the way I accept it. But what I'm saying is, we gotta understand that shit, nigga. We not everybody else. Shit don't make sense how everybody else got affected by some shit that didn't affect us. Shit don't make sense how the shit is going around, but it miss you. Nigga get shot next to you and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Like, that's how, like, we can't feel bad because we didn't get shot. We can't feel bad because we didn't get hurt. We can't feel bad because we are not downtrodden. Like, we gotta be able to attract and be happy with the shit, manifest and be excited about the shit. Fuck, I look like being hurt. I got other shit going on. Fuck, I look like these niggas done already took a year of my motherfucking time going to this shit every day. This shit is ridiculous, nigga. I'm not used to this shit. I wasn't happy. I'm not happy with this shit, nigga. It's a real pain in the ass. I mean, pain in the arm, the neck, and the ass, nigga. That shit was not a trip. Fuck it. We gotta be selfish like that. Y'all gotta be selfish like that. I mean, hell fucking no. I didn't wish nobody else got hurt at all. That was not my. I mean, I didn't even know what the fuck was happening. Cause again, like, who think this nigga's going that fast? You know what I mean? We stopped at a stop sign. It's like 6 cars ahead of me. Nobody's going that fast. There. So if somebody was to theoretically hit me, they would most times stop. Bow. Get a car. Bow. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm not expecting to see this motherfucker appear in front of me. What? Why are you in front of me? You supposed to stop after you hit me. Not this nigga, now. This motherfucker. He just popped. He popped up in front of me. Like, I ain't gonna say I disappeared or no shit because he did hit me though. He did hit me. But he hit me and it was in front of me. That's some weird shit. Like, it don't, it, I mean, you know, and it was weird to everybody on that bridge that day. You know? Everybody on that bridge and shit. It was like, are you okay? He hit you first, right? Are you okay? I'm like, I'm fine. I don't know what y'all talking about. Are you okay? You need to sit down. You're bleeding. Like, this is crazy. It was painful to watch, bro. But it's getting that powerful right now. It's getting that motherfucker time of the game and shit. Where it's like, yo, if motherfuckers is on some fuck shit and you gotta defend yourself and you fuck around and do some shit, like, man, you can't feel bad about it. You gotta protect the ones at this point. You gotta protect the ones. You know what I'm saying? It's just that type of time and shit. Like it's like I said, like here's the funny thing about life and shit. Like if you notice what's going on with niggas and shit, for some reason, if you had a hit out on a nigga, you know what I mean? It's like niggas that had hits and all this shit out on niggas that wanted to be killed. Somebody wanted to kill you. It's like they was going to get you. They got you in the last days of Scorpio. Like Scorpio put into like not people were dying in real life. They say okay, it's the beaver moon, all this good shit. Okay, it's fall. People die when the leaves fall. Okay, I get it. But it was some niggas that couldn't wait for the leaves to fall. On some niggas, they was putting out hits, and the universe was assigning niggas, assassinating niggas and shit. Like this is really atrocious, bro. The shit get atrocious. We could all think this shit's a joke. I know this shit's a joke. Niggas get caught, niggas get killed. I get it. I'm just saying about the times, man. I'm saying about the cosmos. Like niggas don't watch the stars. We don't pay attention to nature and shit. We not in tune with the fucking energy that's going on. Everything is hyper, bro. Everything is like your law of attraction will get you killed. I'm trying not get you killed, but it will hurt you. I was telling y'all niggas like the motherfucking like you might get hurt. Motherfuckers might hurt you trying to bring you something and shit. Like for real, like and hurt a lot of other motherfuckers on the way to you because it's yours and it wants you to have it right now. It wants you to get into it and get excited about it. Like what the fuck? It's just a different time. It's a dangerous time for motherfuckers that's not knowing how powerful they are and shit, how powerful they can be. You know? Like, what's the purpose of motherfucking of being powerful and shit if you don't know you're powerful? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, niggas could imagine and see anything. I mean, you can read into anything. You can make it like the nigga said in the video. Dane was playing in the video yesterday about niggas that's looking for the truth and niggas that's fact checking. Like you can find the shit that you're looking for, anything. You can look into it and read into anything. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they teach us the way they teach us. Where all we do is check the facts to make sure that what we already was taught is being reinforced. Like most people, we're not looking for just, okay, what did that say? Okay, cool. Well, let me follow this rabbit hole. Okay, damn, what did that say? Well, let me follow this rabbit hole. Okay, cool. What did this say? Like Uncle was like, Uncle used to be like, you know, so what do you study? How do you study and shit? I'm like, dog, I study from the last ice age. I mean, I start there. What? That's 50s. I mean, that was me. I mean, nigga, that was 10, 15 years ago. Nigga, 15,000 years ago was the last ice age, my nigga. We coming out of ice age, okay? So it's like this whole life, this whole civilization shit that they trying to put on us is in their own terms has to be recent. Has to be a recent phenomenon. You know what I'm saying? So if you just study from the ice age, you're gonna go everywhere. You're gonna go all types of places. You can't get caught up in a motherfucking story and shit. You know what I mean? Like you can't read the Cherokee and not read the Choctaw, even though because they blend. They blend in. Like I said, you'll find a Cherokee that's a Choctaw. You find a Choctaw that's a Cherokee. So you gotta figure out where did these niggas come from, and when did this blending start? You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is weird, bro. This shit is weird, man. But it's all a mental game. And can't none of this defeat your law of attraction. Can't none of these niggas stop what you got planned for you. As long as you work your plan. As long as you plan your work and work your plan. Like, this shit is, I mean, again, like, the easiest shit. I mean, the hardest shit is the easiest shit. You know? Like, I don't think that people got like, all right, cool. The shit with the Ravens yesterday. Some niggas peeped that shit. The Ravens was, and I went myself, and they disappeared. This is the knowledge of self right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is when I be speaking as God and knowing and shit. Like, we gotta know how to fucking fight off the birds, my nigga. How do you get rid of birds, my nigga? Like, not just a nigga in the street. How do you make it rain, my nigga? We gotta accept the fact that we are in tune to all of this shit. Nothing like you ever see, like they say when certain motherfuckers come around, like the grass, like in the Avatar, the grass dies when motherfuckers come around and shit because they don't have the same vibration, and their vibration is not in tune. Flowers pull back into they motherfucking shit like, oh, get me out of here. Just because these niggas came and they not true and living gods and shit. See what I'm saying? So we gotta learn how to get back into that type of fucking environment where we trust ourselves enough to know that we got the key to everything. We got the key to the birds, the bees, the flowers, and the trees. Everything that we do is cosmic. It's in tune. It has a, you know what I mean? It has a frequency that's a balance with nature and shit. That's our reality. Our reality not the same as other motherfuckers. Other motherfuckers is like, damn, let me roll up the windows. Let me run from these crows. Let me shoo them. You know what I mean? A nigga want to shoot some crows and some shit. Nigga want to shoot some evil spirits and shit, but a nigga can't just one himself and make it difficult for these niggas to breathe. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're afraid of. They're afraid of the ones returning back to oneness. You know, the ultimate awakening, the ultimate challenge. You know, like when you can wake up one day and be like, you know what? These motherfuckers, these white boys here to serve me. These serfs is here to serve me. And these motherfuckers is trying to get in the way. You know what I mean? Like, let me put my feet up on. Let me just relax and shit. Let me just attract some shit to me. Let me just be my whole self. You know? My full self. My in tune self. Let me just work on my vibrations for a while, for a day. Spend a day to get my mind blown. Just one day. Blow your mind. Head out to the cosmos. You know what I mean? Head out to the motherfucking, to the center of the source and shit, nigga. And pull some shit in. Yeah, I mean, like the world is different for niggas that can't imagine. You know, like motherfuckers that can't see something different. You know, like that's the difference between a motherfucker that practice and a motherfucker that just, you know, that can just play. A motherfucker that can practice, he sees himself possibly doing this shit one day. Like, yo, this could be every day. I want to be just like Mike. I need to practice. This other nigga like, yeah, I'm like Mike. You know what I mean? You could be better if you practice. You could be better than Mike. They already got a Mike. You know what I'm saying? But niggas don't want to practice. Niggas don't want to be self-centered. Don't want to get better at their craft. They don't want more. Like every time you see Steph Curry, he's shooting the ball from half court somewhere. I mean, it's just like, yo, it's not. It look. I mean, it's magnets, it's whatever you want to say. I know it, you know it, but he practiced the shit. I mean, shit, that's a shot. He gonna practice it. He's shooting it from motherfucking out of bounds and shit. Why? Because he's trying to figure out these magnets. He's trying to figure out how can I do this shit at will. So he had the game at every stadium trying to get the coordinates for these magnets. Why are you shooting from half court? He's trying to get the coordinates for these magnets. He's practicing his shot. Nigga. That niggas ain't ready. I don't understand this shit. Like, I practice my attraction and shit. You know? You gotta practice this shit. Because how people know, like I tell motherfuckers, like, you know, people expect stuff from you and shit. Motherfuckers expect you to bring the drink. Niggas expect you to, you know, come to my house and see food in the fridge and shit. Nobody expects you to not have something. You ain't got the condoms? Damn, she expected you to have the condoms. She brought you bring the condoms. I brought the nothing. And the condom. Oh, shit. That part. So it's like, you gotta bring the shit, bro. You gotta be the Boy Scout, the Girl Scout. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, goddesses. You gotta bring your own source. You gotta have your own energy. You know? Because again, like, you know, what if he would have just hit everybody anyway? He would have hit me in this thing. What if it just would have been anyway? I'm just hurt. I'm mentally hurt. I don't know if I'd have been physically hurt, right? Because obviously I'm not physically hurt from that. But if I would have been hurt, right, mentally hurt, physically, I don't know, however you be defeated, I guess, I wouldn't have been able to help the other people. Like I said, people was really hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you can't be poor and be talking about you trying to help the poor, right? You can't be poor and be, how can you help the poor from one of them types of situations and shit? You know what I mean? And like I said about money, like, how do you, like again, like for me, like a lot of shit that I see in life about being like a god and like being one of the ones is because I was able to have, you know, access, you know what I mean, to a high level exclusive experience, right? Life, right? I was able to see the shit. I'm able to see the shit, you know what I mean? Like, so, I mean, like, again, like, you look at a nigga like Moses. Not to say that this is real. Even though we all programmed with fucking stories, we all are programmed with these hero mentalities, right? And we have to deprogram from these hero mentalities of sorts, even though we can use them individually. But like, you got a nigga like Moses, like this nigga, in theory, his character gave up a princely life because he wanted to do the right thing. Like, he could, like, he for him, that shit wasn't even about nothing. You know what I mean? Because I'd rather come back and set this whole bitch on fire and get you know what I mean, and get everybody free. So none of these niggas again. Yeah, okay, cool. Like, you have to understand that. Like, not to say that that's a real story and it happened, but like the principle of that type of shit, of that type of neo ass nigga, where you could beat anybody. You rich as fuck. You live as shit. You Moses, nigga. You hanging with the kings and the king's son, and these niggas, you know, they know you a fucking Indian and shit, right? And they love that shit. They love you. Yo, that nigga got that different swag and shit. He different. You know what I mean? And them niggas don't get to see niggas different. They love it, right? Okay, cool. But he like, man, this shit ain't right. Like, this shit just ain't right. Y'all can't just be doing this to these niggas. I don't give a fuck what y'all do to these other niggas. Y'all can't be doing this to these niggas. And you got these niggas and they don't even know what's going on. Motherfuckers like, yeah, I don't even know what's going on and shit. You want to leave from here? Get free from this? You know, but again, like that's the smart. I mean, that's we can't again, like you know what I mean. We can't underestimate niggas, bro. Slaves and niggas that had employment. We can't underestimate them niggas, man. Niggas was knowing. They knew what they was doing. They was with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so they different than the niggas I'm talking about. I'm talking about niggas in the mind. You ain't got to leave here. You want to keep working, keep working. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't want to keep working, you're going to have to get ready to have some motherfuckers work for you. You're going to have some motherfuckers bring you some shit that they might not want it to necessarily bring you. But you attracted it. So therefore, the devil brought it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the sad thing about the Bible or some shit. Motherfuckers is afraid of the devil. And the devil walking in the room and God like, yo, the guy of the Bible like, yo, where you been? My nigga, where you been? Oh, I was to and fro across. Yeah, man, like niggas old homies just kicking it, catching up and shit. They ain't rapped in a minute. But he over here terrorizing motherfuckers and theoretically. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas gotta be ready for the exercise. You know what I'm saying? Like this is an exercise. Like like if I'm free, like I say, like okay, so the homegirl, she was like, this is a couple weeks ago, right? She was like, so what? I mean, she was like, you know, like I was talking about the guys that sleep and all that shit. Like early, I knew it was happening, and it was like, what did you do? Like I'm like, I didn't do nothing. Not so much what did you do, but like, what did you change? I don't see nothing change. I was like, cool, wait, just wait to see, because what people don't understand what had changed was the mentality. Like you got like I'm already a person. I'm already one, right? So like whatever I can do is for me. Like I need people to want to do for them. If the mentality of people don't change, then they can't fucking win. You know? Like niggas see like this is the nigga like yesterday I'm talking to these niggas like, right, okay, cool. And a nigga trying to like, you know, these niggas be trying to like style and shit, right? With my shit. Like, it's funny when niggas try to style with my shit, because before I come in there, he like, yeah, I'm God, nigga, I'm God. You fucking with some gods, nigga, we gods. Also God shit, right? And then a nigga be like, well, who the fuck is you and what you doing? Da, 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 da. You know what I mean? You ain't no leader and all this extra shit. But my question to niggas like that is like, y'all the same niggas hating on Dane, saying he ain't no leader, but he's leading people's culture. Like I'm like, okay, we not leader of fucking people, but we may be leading culture. We may be leading fucking bravado. You know what I'm saying? Niggas might be leading and motherfucking swag and information about that. You know what I'm saying? So that shit, the reverse psychology that niggas be trying to play on shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't say that this nigga not a leader and motherfuckers are saying that they need you. Niggas are saying that they from Turtle Island. That's his shit. That's his shit. You can't say that nigga ain't no leader if he came up again. You know what I mean? So that's his shit. You can't say he didn't lead people to that information. He didn't lead people to that train of thought. You know what I'm saying? To that fucking paradigm. That's his shit. So y'all can't keep playing that leader shit, because y'all niggas ain't lead nobody. Y'all not the average Aboriginal shit is not a movement. You know what I mean? If you gotta keep throwing shit on top of it, you look up Indian and then call it Aboriginal and shit. Like, that's not no fucking movement. You know what I'm saying? So you can't say niggas are not leaders. Like, niggas is leaders because niggas is leading. Niggas is not waiting and accepting what happens today, what happened yesterday. Niggas are saying tomorrow is going to be this. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to have a better day, a better you, a better me, the whole shit. Yeah, y'all niggas is cooling in today. Enjoy the show. But when you get off stage, it's going to be some niggas waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? When you come out the dressing room, there's going to be some niggas waiting for you. That's all y'all need to know and shit. And don't worry about niggas is leading and shit. Because that's what I be trying to explain to niggas. Like, these niggas be surrounded and don't even know. Don't even know. Niggas be surrounded and don't even know and shit. I don't have to be who you think I'm going to be. All I am is what you see. You know what I mean? Because what you don't see is the scariest part. Like, the shit these niggas is not paying attention to is the scariest part. Like, if you can't see where this shit has been led to, if you can't see like how motherfuckers is the strongest, livest community in the fucking on these YouTube streets, like, again, all these niggas villains and shit that they had in this Pan-African shit, they had some villains like Vortex, True Story, and motherfucking Rob On, all that each one teach one shit. Shout out to Rob On, right? But that whole story, nigga, murdered them niggas. Them niggas don't come out. Them niggas stop posting and shit. Them niggas, Rob On had to separate his stuff. He started doing some motherfucking gym shit. Why? Because y'all niggas will never know why. Because they won't put that shit out why. And I know there has to be some internal strife in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That Rod had to sit there and watch his man get smashed and lied and fucked up with this information. Them niggas couldn't even play this shit. Them niggas ain't come out for a minute. I mean, they came out with some sucker shit, but they broke their shit up. Because niggas can't put up with that dumb shit. You gotta be around some fuck niggas and shit that gotta lie about information and lie on tape and then hide the shit. Killed their whole shit. So, y'all don't know what the fuck is going on, what the fuck I done did, because these niggas ain't gonna play this shit. These niggas ain't gonna put out no L. You know how many motherfuckers is gonna post the L? Not too many. Not too many of these motherfuckers, but y'all don't see them though. They don't come around, they don't pop up. You know what I'm saying? Because then, shit. But this ain't that though. This ain't that at all, nigga. This ain't that at all and shit. Niggas is mad because we led niggas to self. Oh, you ain't no leader, right? Is that the point or not? Is that the point of being a god or what? I don't know. It's what I'm saying, somewhere along the line, these niggas is waiting for me to lie. They waiting for me to switch up. Probably everybody. I guess everybody. I guess that's probably a big part of entertainment. Some niggas wait for me to get what I deserve, right? Which is all love and appreciation from the people who want the truth, right? But then some niggas is like, you know, I don't know. I forgot whatever that shit was, but yeah, I'm sure. But whatever it was, nigga, it ain't gonna happen to you. Cause I ain't gonna lie to y'all niggas. Like, y'all waiting for me to, y'all waiting for me to lie and to... No, nigga. What's the purpose of lying and shit, nigga? I'm telling you, the universe pays me. My karma is fucking more important to me than my fucking anything, than my family and my friends, nigga. And I love them to death. But I'm not letting nobody fuck up my karma because I gotta deal with that. I gotta live with that shit. That shit come to me. It don't go to you. I help you do the fuck shit. I pay for it 100%. You know what I mean? You got your own karma, cool, but you would have had that anyway without me. Obviously, you set on doing it, cool. Get to it. So you enjoy that shit. But I'm not letting niggas fuck up my karma and shit. You know what I'm saying? And there's some shit that niggas can't put some extremist shit on. You can't extreme a nigga that's like, yo, karate, nigga. The sun's gonna get you. Sun's gonna get you. Like I'm the last nigga you want to make pop up. I'm the last nigga you want to fuck around and talk about. Because everything I'm saying is fucking true and living. It's fact. The sun's gonna get you, nigga. These niggas, Chickamauga ate people. They fought them and they ate them. Well, they skirmished them. They raided a farm or two and they ate the people, nigga. That's a fact, nigga. That's in the books. Witnessed by multiple accounts, nigga. Am I gonna lie on these niggas? I'm not here to fucking like what this, like I said, like what this being friends with liars benefit a person that's coming for the truth. Eventually, they're going to not like me anyway, because eventually I'm going to tell the truth. I'm a person. A person should be a true person, right? The fuck. I'm not on no oaths to no fucking dickheads, nigga. I'm on an oath to the ones, to the true and living, to the everlasting and shit. It's supposed to upset some niggas, it's supposed to make some niggas mad, but you're not supposed to do nothing about it. You know what I mean? It's like the rest of these niggas and shit. I have never been afraid of anything, nigga. Like, I'm not boasting like I'm fucking anything other than God, but Jesus fucking Christ, nigga. Like, why would y'all assume that a nigga is afraid of a villain? That's crazy. That's crazy, my nigga. Like, this type of shit only play out on TV. You know what I mean? Because I know little kids in the hood that ain't running from no guns and shit. So you on the internet showing a nigga guns, and niggas in the hood ain't like, what? Oh, he just playing, he just showing off. That nigga. You know what I mean? Nobody worried about no guns, nigga. That nigga's lame as fuck. I don't run about no guns, y'all. Or need one to have one, right? Nigga said, I'm coming from across the street. Yeah, you better stay over there, dude, nigga. You know what I mean? Coming to you from across the street, nigga. I'm sure you would. I'm sure you would, my nigga. I'm sure you would if you could. You know what I mean? But hey, listen, I'll be the first nigga to tell you. If a nigga is bitch enough to shoot me from across the street, I'm God enough to do a little scamper. Hey man, watch out. Hey man, don't hit my suede, man. Hey man, this is leather, man. Hey man, pardon me, man. Hey, ooh. Niggas is shooting. Hey. I'm God enough to do that, nigga. I don't give a fuck. You bitch enough to be across the street, nigga. Okay, cool. That happens, nigga. Like, what you gonna do? I'm supposed to be mad? No, nigga. You took the bitch way out. Okay, cool. You across the street. All right, cool. Let me just make a left. We see you though. Don't forget that though. You get one of those, so you might as well come up and get it close, get it done right, nigga. I feel you. Yeah. I mean, I'm God. I'm not stupid, nigga. I be telling these niggas, I'm not turning no other cheeks and shit, nigga. I'm not turning no other niggas say wherever you bring it back, nigga. No, you don't know, nigga. You don't know, nigga. You don't have an idea. You don't have an idea, nigga. You don't have an idea of what niggas do to niggas, or what niggas will do to niggas. You know what I'm saying? You don't have an idea, man. Like, none of that shit is cool. None of that shit is fun to talk about and pleasant to you and all that shit. Like, nope. But, like I say, like, here's the thing about this shit. Like, when I was, like, again, like, y'all understand, too. Like, I'll tell you, my nigga. I work for MTV, my nigga. Like, I'll tell you, I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, listen, nigga. I was fortunate, nigga. I had a good TV career, nigga. I worked for a lot of fly shit, made movies, owned a TV station. I ain't gonna lie to you. But when I was young and I was in college and I was like, while I was at MTV, my nigga. And a couple years after that, I was still heavy because I always knew that I would need stripes in this motherfucking world. You know what I mean? I always knew that I would need credibility to do what I needed to do in this world. Not gonna be a lot of money that's gonna help you when money ain't when nobody ain't taking no money and shit. You know what I mean? But stripes and credibility and a good name and some already, you know what I mean, welcomed and love relationships. Hey man, I just always knew that was the thing for me. I just knew that. I feel like if I go from here to Florida right now, I can stop in every city and just call somebody and it's lit. You get it? From New York to Miami. Just, it's lit. What's up? And that's the way I wanted this shit my whole life. Because I always felt like this is our shit. You know what I'm saying? And to be there with the right type, again, with the real credible niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like with the niggas from the town that's the talk of the town. Not like the organizational niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know? Like, really. You know? Like the real niggas from the town. The niggas that's getting money on the town. That got blocks in the town. You know what I'm saying? Always knew how to connect with real niggas and meet real niggas. When I tell niggas, like, I'm the type of nigga, if I got some work, right, and I know it's that work, I'm going to go to the illest niggas block and I'm going to just set it up. Kill it. I'm going to light this shit up. These niggas going to kill me. Who is this nigga on our block? Oh, me? I'm nobody, my nigga. I don't want to do this shit. I just want to show you what I do. Show you what this shit do. Because it's going to have everybody talking. It's going to have the whole town talking. It's going to let niggas know y'all block out that work. Y'all see that real quick? Cool, go ahead. Y'all just fuck with me and shit. I got it. All right, cool. Here we go. Got another block. Fuck with me. You know I got it. I've never been scared to be a real nigga and shit. Never been afraid to be a real nigga and shit. Like, I tell y'all niggas, like, a lot of this shit, man, niggas would never do. Planes, trains, and automobiles, this shit. Like, I spent my whole life, like, and I didn't have to do this shit. Nobody has to do this shit, nigga. You don't have to do this shit. I'm working for MTV and NBC and shit. But I need to know how to be an outlaw, my nigga. I need to know about burners and burnouts. I need to know how not to talk on his phones. I need to know what not to say. I need to be around niggas that know how to talk on phones and know what not to say. You know what I'm saying? I need to see how niggas is getting all this money. It ain't paying no taxes. It ain't getting caught laundering. How these niggas living off the books lavishly. Driving all these whips and all this old extra shit. It ain't nothing in their name. It ain't mama name. And if you know what I mean? How these niggas living outside the law. How these niggas living off the books. How these niggas gotta connect a fucking foreign connect. What that sound like? How you do that? You know what I mean? You gotta connect, nigga, that's Spanish. The fuck is that? How you do that shit? I wanted to know all that shit, nigga. How you get that shit back? How do we take this shit across? How can we bootleg this shit? You know what I mean? Like the old heads used to do this shit. State to state, city to city. How can we plug in and connect up? It's got to be a way. I want to know. I was just different. I was ready for all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to meet the realest niggas in the world. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm having lunch with the senior vice president of programming, but this weekend I'll be in Charlotte with a half a birdie, living the fuck up, going to the strip club with half the east side. Like, the fuck, nigga? Going to Eastland Mall with half the fucking hood, with half a Concord and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, running up in motherfucking Sugar Hall with motherfucking Canapolis, with the whole fucking Canapolis, like the whole wood with me, like. You know, going up in Baltimore, you know what I mean, with the whole motherfucking North Ave with me, like, shit, nigga. Green Street, like, what the fuck? That's just the shit I was on. I wanted to know the realest niggas. I wanted to be about the realest shit. I was on some realest shit. I was like I said, I ain't know no masonry shit. I ain't know no fraternity shit. I'm on some gangster shit, nigga. On some Indian shit, some outlaw shit, nigga. You know what I mean? Keep these niggas away from me. We know how to talk on the phone. We know how to burn out some phones and shit. Oblivious to this motherfucking shit. Some motherfuckers think it's just one way and shit. Nope, it ain't just one way. It ain't just one way. That's what we can all know. It ain't just one way. And again, like I say that to say to niggas, like, there is look, like, there is a way to resist these niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? To live off the fucking books. Like, that's what I be trying to explain to niggas. Like, a lot of y'all, a lot of us had uncles, grandpops, pops. These niggas never had white man jobs. They was carpenters and electricians and plumbers. And these motherfuckers fixed houses and built houses, and they did it with their own hands. Motherfuckers paid them in cash, and they paid them, you know, hand to hand. Like, what the fuck? Niggas was getting paid. They wasn't on the books. Like, a lot of income tax shit, this is new to niggas. Niggas wasn't paying income tax. Niggas wasn't interested in the shit that other niggas was interested in, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is become a modern phenomenon. Niggas paying taxes. I'm not to say that you shouldn't and that you shouldn't. I'm just saying, like it's always been an outlaw mentality amongst some niggas. Again, I'm telling you, I'm doing this while I'm fucking doing TV because I always feel like it's still going to come down to programming. You know what I'm saying? We are fighting these programmers. We are fighting these TV stations and these motherfuckers that create these TV shows and that create these storylines and shit. Those are the niggas that we're fighting. So I always knew that I gotta get as deep into this shit so I can learn as much about these programs and TVs so I could get one. And we can do our own programs, we do our own fucking, you know, programming. What the fuck, nigga? We need our own programs. We need a D program, right? The first program is a D program. So I always had that type of shit. Like fuck it, I'm gonna do this every day, and then I'm gonna do this every day. I'm gonna do this on the weekends. And them shits used to conflict. One time I'm working for MTV, I had like a bad batch. This shit would not go. It would not go. Niggas was not trying to copy shit at all. I'm like off. I'm down to the lowest common denominator. Niggas wouldn't take it. You know what I mean? Like, oh my gosh. Every time you drop that motherfucker, you put it on some heat, it's gonna lose. It was losing. It was losing big. Like it was terrible. It was whacked up, messed up. Like it was it was in the thing, but when you opened it up out the thing, it crumbled. It was bad, right? So I'm down there with the shit. I'm stuck. Mind you, I'm used to just going down there for a weekend. You know what I mean? Like I would go hit every little spot on my way down, then come back collect the money, blah blah blah. But I'm down this motherfucker for like 2 weeks, like a week and a half straight. I was so heated on it while I'm working for MTV. I'm telling these niggas all types of shit. Like I'm in a car crash, and it was crazy. Like I said, them shits used to conflict. You know what I mean? But like I said, I did it on the weekends because I only worked at MTV Monday through Thursdays. So Thursday night, I'll be out. And Fridays, Sundays I just be back. It's like, you know what I mean? Shit was crazy. I had that shit lit. But I always knew I needed both fucking worlds. Because these niggas is, I'm like, yo, these niggas is lying. And when I find out who lying, I'm gonna tell the niggas. And we gonna do something about it. You know what I mean? That was my whole thing. Like let's find out who doing it. And then let's find the niggas. Once we get the niggas and we all know who what, then we can worry about something. But then I'm like, I realized like, yo, bro, we kind of late. It's kind of late out here. A little late in the game. Trying to do something and shit. Like, so, and it's not late because we can't win. Like, it's late because the sun, yeah. Like next year this time, it's probably gonna be 90 degrees. In November, it's gonna be 90 degrees this time. Mark my words. So, I don't know, man. Like, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be a lot of stuff. It's gonna be a lot of stuff different around here, man. So, but again, all of that is the law of attraction. All of that is the law of attraction. Like, even like I say, everything I wanted to do, like, even with like the drug shit, like, it's fucked up that a nigga and a kid would want to, like, I'm from a family of quote unquote like gangsters, mobsters. So it's like, it's this type of legacy over the back of my head. Like I'm a little kid on a bus. Motherfuckers like, yo, what's your last name? Like you look like these other niggas. What's your last name? I'm like, I'm a Stark. It's like, word. I know your uncle. This nigga used to such and such. He was the greatest in the world. Like, and they would just talk about, that's how it be. Like, niggas in my family would have this reputation of being like some really live niggas. Not to say, I don't know, but this is how I was getting as a kid. So, and again, this is like still during the 80s. So, a lot of these niggas, this is the 90s, right? So, a lot of these niggas were smoked out in the 80s. So, I'm not knowing what these people are talking about. And even though, again, some of these, as you get older, some of these niggas is famous and richer. Like, you start meeting like entertainers and shit that know your uncles and shit, right? And then they smoked out. Like, oh shit, you Billy Paul, you Teddy Pendergrass type ass nigga. You know what I mean? But everybody was getting high, so you realize, okay, cool. Everybody was getting high in the 80s and shit. Damn, that's what was going on. Right? So I just felt like I had to see that shit. I had to, and then my uncle would call me from jail every day. He's trying to call his friends. He on a three-way. So I got this jail ass gangster mentality on my ear every day. Yeah, you on the streets, get your math, go for it, do the impossible. I don't want to hear nothing from a jail nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? So I just always felt like I had to fucking really go deep diving into the motherfucking street shit. You know what I mean? I just felt like crazy. And then it was just like, it was a weird twist though, like, like, I'm not even like, I ain't gonna lie, like I told y'all, the first time I went to California, I went out there with like 120 something thousand by myself in a bag. I didn't even know like how much was in the bag. And nigga said, I went and got me a room. Nigga said, yo, go to this other room, look under the this and such, and get this other money. Put it all together and count it. I counted shit, it was like 2. I'm like, what the fuck? It was a lot of fucking money. Like, this is the shit that niggas is getting into. Like, I'm fucking in college, like, kid. You know what I mean? Like, college kid type shit. But I'm like, yes, this is where we at right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is where we at. We at the money, nigga. We at the money. We out here. We out here with the plug, like straight up Colombians and shit, like that type shit. That's crazy weird. But I knew, bro, that this the shit that matters. I know it's seeing crazy and shit. But like I said, like if y'all go to Philly, y'all like if niggas come to my city, they ask anybody about me and shit. Like niggas ain't gonna talk about MTV and talk about TV. Not gonna talk about none of that corporate shit, none of that college shit. Niggas will always talk about the other shit. You know what I mean? But niggas dissing me, rappers dissing me, they always talk about the other shit. You know? But I always did both shits at the same time. Like even when I was rapping, I had a TV show. Like I always did both shits because I knew that we gotta fuck around and be fucking leaders, and we gotta have influence on our own fucking media and our own fucking communication and shit. You know? But we gotta have the streets, and that's one thing I feel comfortable wearing, and is the streets around real niggas all the time. You know, in any city, any state, and a nigga try to say some shit like he on some he got a gang or some shit, my nigga. Like that shit don't really fly around here. Like that's one thing I can say about us around here. And you can ask your guys and shit. Like ain't no gangs in Philly though. That shit don't none of that foreign shit fly around here, nigga. It's gangs in New York, right? It's gangs in Baltimore. They got Bloods and Crips in New York. They got Gorilla Family in Baltimore and some Bloods and shit. But niggas ain't doing that shit in Philly, bro. You gonna have the Philly is so real. Philly is like, as you understand, like Philly's so real. Like I said, like two niggas that don't like each other will come together to get all this old foreign shit the fuck out of here. In a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Without even thinking about it. Without even thinking about it, they would know. That they would, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't do no shit like that. Like, man. Like so there ain't no gangs around here. So I don't know I don't know what you was thinking like about like that you could come to Philly and you could bring some gang mentality around here and shit, but niggas is kinda different, man. You know? Niggas is on some different shit. Like we stick together like as the fucking city. Yeah, we don't like each other, but that's our business. And that's how Indians should really be, like all over the fucking world. If we could get that type of mentality. You know? But peace to the gods, peace to the goddesses. We've been going for 3 hours. I've been going for 3 hours. Almost done my therapy. Ain't nothing gonna happen to me. Peace to the gods, peace to the goddesses. I just gotta show up, you know. Shout out to the leaders. Shout out to the ones. Salute the resistance. Yeah, man. So in love with you. So excited about you. You know what you guys do. So let's just keep doing it. Stay focused. Stay centered. Keep showing up. And you already know. If nobody told you today, I love you. Love being in love with you. Peace to the gods. to the goddesses. Salute Black Indian defenders. Salute the resistance. Yeah, Indians only. I woke up with all power. I woke up with all power. You already know. See, I'm on. Peace.